Beautiful good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Isa na naman pong episode ng HR Cafe at alam ko excited na excited kayo para sa atin pong episode today na The Science of Mindfulness and the Impact of Office Meditation. Pero bago po tayo magsimula, huwag po ninyong kalimutan na i-share ang ating episode for today. Itag ang inyong mga friends and colleagues sa ating comment section para naman po mabati po namin sila, makapag-shoutout po kayo para po sa inyong mga kasamahan na baka nag-aantay din ng ating episode for today. Mentor Tina, kumusta ka ngayong araw na ito?
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Finally, we're almost at the end of April, which is the shortest work month of the year. Ngayon po, May na tayong papasok, and I'm very excited to have you all here at the show. If you are with us, please leave your name, where you are in the Philippines, and otherwise, maybe a shout out on where you are working, and so that we can give you a shout out at the show.
Ayan po. Siyempre pa, hindi makukumpleto ang atin pong episode for today nang hindi nyo nakikilala kung sino-sino po ang ating mga HR Cafe servers. Simulan na po natin with our very own Coach Darwin Rivers. He is a multi-awarded HR executive with more than 20 years of progressive leadership and management experience working with top Fortune 500 multinational companies. He is also the founder and CEO of Philippines HR Group and is a certified life coach, public speaker, and motivational speaker as well as an HR consultant. At syempre po, nandyan din po ang ating mentor Allan Cañete, an L&D and OD practitioner with more than 20 years of corporate and freelance consulting experience. He is the president and managing director of Creative Moves Business Outsourcing and is one of the board of directors ng atin pong Philippines HR Group. Ayan. At syempre po, pag meron pong Coach Darwin at Mentor Alan, nandyan din po ang ating Mentor Tina Coang. Mentor Tina is an operations and HR leader with broad local and overseas experience. She is the general manager for retail company. She's also an online content creator and blogger of tinainmanila.com and is considered as one of LinkedIn's top 100 Filipinos to follow for learning and inspiration. At syempre po, yours truly, Rona Florentino with more than 20 years of HR practitioner experience working in different local and international companies. I'm the president and CEO of Opera Social Geekers. I'm also a public speaker and an HR consultant as well as one of LinkedIn's top 100 Filipinos to follow. Ayan po. At siyempre pa kung ito po ay first time ninyong umattend ng atin pong HR Cafe, ang HR Cafe po is here to provide timely news and updates, impart knowledge and experience that are value-adding and beneficial to our audience. We are here to discuss problems, issues, and challenges and provide answers and resolutions for yung mga iinit na mga HR topics. We are also here to provide weekly free training with the help of our expert and seasoned guest resource speakers, discuss new technology tools and processes, as well as industry best practices. We are also here to bridge understanding between employers and employees and provide inspiration and motivation. At syempre, hindi kumpleto ang ating HR Cafe nang wala ang ating wow quote for the week. And our wow quote for the week comes from Plato. He said, "The first and best victory is to conquer self." Ayan, Mentor Tina, anong masasabi mo sa ating wow quote for the week?
Medyo nalungkot ako kasi it's a good reminder on how much in control we are with our lives. A lot of people think that many things happen to them beyond their control. Malas ko naman kung bakit ako nawalan ng trabaho. Malas ko naman na yung may kapamilya kong may sakit. Malas ko naman na di ako makapag-progress sa career ko. And sa akin, this wow quote of the week reminds us that we cannot control other people, but we can definitely control ourselves, and especially how we view our situations. We've always talked about positive mindsets in the HR Cafe, on our ability to see and make changes within ourselves and our surrounding environment. Tama na po ang pagtitingin natin sa ibang tao, sa anong nangyayari sa kapaligid natin. Instead, let's change the way we look at things and focus on what can we do to change our situation. And this is why Coach Allen's topic for today, which is mindfulness, is very important because there's many things we take for granted. When we wake up into the morning, pag-commute natin sa pagtrabaho, pagpasok natin sa trabaho, marami tayong ginagawa na hindi na natin masyadong iniisip. And I think if you really want to make big changes in your life, You have to make little changes to the mindfulness that you have on yourself. Because it's this little positive changes that you do every day that changes your life. And with that, I'd like to greet Sir Edison Andamo. Good afternoon po sa iyo. Welcome to the HR Cafe. Joanne Madango Holgado. Good afternoon. Daday Selahe Dino is watching from Parañaque. And for anyone who's still watching, please give us a shout out at the show. How about you, Mentor Rona? What do you think about the wow quote of the week?
Yes, I agree with you 100%, Mentor Tina. I've always mentioned this in our past episodes na the first thing that we can truly control is ourselves. Anything outside of that is not always within our control. Pinakamaganda na uunahin natin palagi is yung makontrol natin yung kung paano tayo nagre-react, how we see things. Because once we are able to do that, it becomes easier for us to understand kung nasaan ba tayo, ano ba yung sitwasyon at ano yung pupuwede nating gawin. And it also keeps us from being too hard on ourselves, and it allows us to feel more empowered kasi alam natin kung ano yung kaya nating gawin at kung ano yung hindi natin kayang gawin. Kaya tama si Plato. First and best victory is to conquer yourself. Be in control of yourself. Know what your limitations are. Be confident in who you are. Because once you are able to do that, it's easier to conquer anything else. Kasi tulad nga nung napanood ko, nagmamarathon kasi ako ng K-drama kahapon at minarathon ko na naman si Mr. Queen. Ang sabi niya, um, I am strong not because I depend on my husband or on my family, but because I depend on myself. I believe in myself. So, kumbaga kahit na anong nangyayari sa kanya doon, hindi siya basta-basta naapektuhan kasi ang pinagdedependehan niya, pinaniniwalaan niya at ang alam niyang kontrolado niya is yung sarili niya. So, yun yung mga tayo bilang sa HR, dapat lagi natin naiisip yun. Ang dali kasi para sa atin na, eto kasi na yun, eto na yung policy, eto yung binigay ni boss, eto wala na akong magagawa. No, ano yung meron kang control sa sarili mo. So if yun na yung given situation sa'yo, what can you do within yourself para ma-address yung situation? So always have that kind of thinking. Ayan. So sa ating po mga manonood, how does this quote for the week resonate with you? Pakilagay po yan sa ating comment section para ma-discuss po natin yan. Maya-maya, mabasa natin ang inyo pong mga comments at kung ano ba ang interpretation nyo sa ating wow quote for the week. At syempre pa kung may wow quote for the week, meron din po tayong HR question for the week. At ang ating pong HR question for the week is, are terminal leaves or leave used prior separation after resignation mandated by law? Yung bang mga terminal leaves, required ba ang mga kumpanya na ipagamit yan sa mga empleyado at meron bang terminal leaves at pwede bang mag-leave ang mga empleyado? Napaka-controversial nitong question na to dahil palagi itong tinatanong ng mga resigning employees. Mentor Tina, anong masasabi mo?
Ang daming nag-a-absence without leave and nagre-resign ngayon. Have you noticed? If you look at the PHRG group, Mentor Rona, ang daming umaalis. So this is a very relevant question. And for me to answer this question lang, don't be that employee that asks this from your HR. Okay? Don't be that employee kasi nagbabakasakali ka na yung mga save leaves mo, pwede mo siyang i-execute habang ikaw ay nagre-render para ma-shorten yung 30-day notice mo, which is part of the labor code. So kasi pag tayo nagre-resign tayo, right? Marami kasing tao nagre-resign for whatever reason, okay lang naman mag-resign. Pero kasi nakasulat kasi sa labor code, in the absence of any contract or agreement, what is written is you have to render 30-day calendar leave. A lot of people kasi, pag nakapag-move on na mentally, emotionally, ayaw na nilang magtrabaho ng kahit isa pang araw sa workplace nila. Right? So what they're going to do is they're going to come up with so many reasons on how to shorten their 30 days. Number one, may trabaho na akong bago. Number two, walang mag-aalaga sa anak ko. Number three, magpaprobinsya ako, nakabook na ako ng ticket. Number four, may leaves naman ako, pwede mo naman bawasan dito. Do you know what I mean? Sa akin kasi, kahit na anong ganda mong nagtrabaho sa work na yan, pero pagdating sa ending, medyo malabo kang kausap, nakakasira yun ng record or ng reputation or pagkita sa'yo ng isang HR or isang company, I've always tell people na okay lang umalis ka, okay lang mag-resign ka kasi may mga taong sorry, parang nagso-sorry pa. Hindi, don't be sorry. Pero, render properly. Alam mo naman 30 days leave eh, tapos gusto mo pang paikliin. You can request, but you cannot demand. So with regards to these terminal leaves, be reminded that all leaves can be are managed by management prerogative. Meaning to say, since ang management ang nagbigay sa'yo, may rules din silang naibigay para doon sa leaves na yon. And dapat nating sundin yung mga rules na yon. So, ang lusot lang dyan is, ma'am, paano naman yung service incentive leave ko na hindi ko pa nagagamit? Pwede ko ba siyang bawasan sa aking 30-day notice period? The answer is, yes, you may if management approves. But if management doesn't approve, convert that to cash. Yung mga leaves naman yan, hindi naman nawawala yan sa parang bula. Lalong-lalo na service incentive leave. If you don't use your service incentive leave, you can always convert that to cash and add that to your final pay. But never use that. Alam mo yun, yung nakaka-assess kasi yan, alam mo nang bawal, tapos magtatanong ka pa. Nagbabaka sakali ka pa. Don't, sa akin, I try my best. If I already know na bawal, magtatanong ako pwede, pero wag masyadong pilosopong tanong. Kasi alam mo naman ang sagot ng no eh. Tapos after that, magtatampo ka. Kaya nga nagtanong kasi may approval. If management agrees, yes, you can deduct that. So yung management doesn't have to pay for it na. But if management disagrees, render 30 days properly. I always tell people, hindi ka mamamatay if you spent one more day in that company. Tapos sasabihin nila, ma'am, kasi toxic eh. Sabi ko naman, ang tagal ng toxic dyan na yung kapang napuno. Alam mo yun? Tapos sabi ko, ilang taong ka na
Agree.
dyan? 5 years, ma'am. 5 years ka na pala nagtitiis eh. Hindi ka pa makapatiis ng 30 days. Tapos later on, magre-reklamo ka sa group na naka-hold yung clearance mo, naka-hold final pay mo, yung COE mo, bakit nakasulat na hindi ka pa nakapag-clearance. You know what I mean? Like sa akin lang, fellow, lahat tayo empleyado, right? We know the rules. So let's all follow the rules. Let's be really, really nice about it. Pag alis mo na dyan, para yung relationship yun eh. Don't say any bad things about your ex. It's really a poor reflection on yourself and how you deal with people. Instead, move on gracefully and then go be free and be with somebody else, right? Pero if bababuyin mo pa yung alis, ang matatandaan talaga ng lahat ng tao is kung paano kang psycho umalis. And sayang naman yung taon ng pagtatrabaho mo ng maayos. Kung sa huli lang, nagkakaroon ka ng whatever inaarte. Tulad nito, wag na tayong magbakasakali. 30 days lang po yan. Hindi kayo mamamatay if mag-render kayo ng 30 days. Pero ang importante naman kasi is, once you render, walang masamang masasabi yung tao. And just in case na walang talaga kayo ng trabaho sa plan B ninyo, pwede pa rin usually kayong bumalik kasi hindi naman kayong psycho. Right? And with that, I'd like to greet Mark Dave de Guzman. Welcome to the HR Cafe. I'm glad that you still remember those W bridges. Edison Andamo said, self-control, self-mastery to be conquered by ourselves. Let us understand our strengths and weaknesses so we can take control of our destiny. How about you, Mentor Rona? Marami ba tayong... Ito yung mga sakit ng ulo na hindi dapat meron eh. Di ba?
True,
Hindi
true,
na kailangan
true.
tinatanong to, pero lagi, lalo na this month, napakaraming tao nagtatanong, maraming nagre-resign or nag-a-awol this month.
Yes, tapos na kasi yung ano eh, tapos na yung 13th month, tapos na yung first
Ganun ba?
quarter. Oo, kung
Hmm,
saan yun, kasi usually first quarter diyan yung
bonus.
mga bonus o kaya yung mga ni-release na mga converted leaves, et cetera, et cetera. So madami na namang
Hmm,
nagre-resign. Pero
hmm.
yung ating HR question for the week, short answer, hindi po yan mandated by law. Terminal leaves are not mandated by law. At tulad nga ng sabi ni Mentor Tina, if gusto nyo nyong mag-leave, let's say inipon yung lahat ng leaves ninyo at ngayon gusto nyo siya isang bagsakan, kunin lahat, subject for management approval po yan. So kung hindi po in-approve, wala po kayong magagawa. Kailangan yung pumasok, mag-render ng 30 days, mag-turnover, tapusin kung anong kailangan tapusin para masaya kayong makaka-exit sa company. Mahirap kasi yung mag-e-exit kayo, nag-immediate kayo, or hindi nyo sinunod, or nag-leave kayo ng nag-leave, Pag exit nyo ngayon, kukulitin pa kayo. Asan na yung ganito? Nasaan na yung ganyang file? Nasaan na yung ganitong laptop? Hindi pa nata-turn over. Kasi nga, inuna nyo yung leave kesa doon sa turnover. So, subject for management prerogative. Um, ang suggestion ko naman po sa inyo, dun sa mga nagre-resign dahil toxic yung environment. And right now kasi, we've mentioned this many, many times in the past. We use the word toxic and we use the word mental health so casually that it loses its sense.
Mm.
Yung tipong nasigawan ka lang ng boss mo, toxic. O kaya yung mga katrabaho mo, meron lang silang hindi nasabi na hindi maganda, or let's say mahilig silang magpasa ng work, nandun kagad kayo sa toxic. Babalik tayo doon sa ating quote for the week. Ano ba ang kaya mong kontrolin? Ang kaya mong kontrolin ay sarili mo at kung paano ka magre-react doon sa environment. Pushback. Kung sa tingin mo hindi mo dapat ginagawa yun, then push back. Kung sa tingin mo ito ay part ng work mo, then do it. Kung sa tingin mo yung boss mo ay toxic, talk to your boss and let your boss know. One thing that I've noticed kasi with most employees in the Philippines is that nahihiya tayo na mag-push back kasi natatakot tayo na baka mawalan tayo ng trabaho, baka alam mo yun, mapahiya tayo o kung ano pa man. Kung mawalan ka ng trabaho na simply because you question something, yun ang panahon para magdole ka dahil illegal dismissal yun. Hindi yung tipong hindi in-approve yung leave mo, magdodole ka kagad. Maling rason yun kasi wala kang grounds for that. Pero pag nag-push back ka at tinanggal ka without any grounds, just because you asked a question or you pushed back, doon. Pwede kayo magdole dyan. Malaki chance ang mananalo kayo. Huwag mahihiyang magsabi sa boss ninyo na, boss, hindi ko na maintindihan kung ano gusto mong pagawa sa akin or hindi ko kaya yung pinapagawa mo. Pero speak up, push back, at yung mga leaves ninyo, wag yung nakakasanayan kasi natin na iniipon siya tapos kung kailan magre-resign tsaka gagamitin. Hindi. If you've seen, and I know it's making rounds in LinkedIn, and I truly agree with that image na napopost sa LinkedIn, yung pagtitake ng leave, yung pagtitake ng break, you don't do that when you are already burnt out because you're already burnt out. The moment you feel you're tired, you're exhausted, step back, take a leave. Yun ang pinakamagandang panahon na mag-leave kasi you take a leave in order to recharge para pagbalik mo, energized ka, makakapagtrabaho ka ulit. Hindi yung burnt out ka na, masama na ang loob mo sa kumpanya, masama na ang loob mo sa mga kasamahan mo, dun ka pala magli-leave. Tapos gagamitin mo yung leave mo para mag-apply tapos magkakagulo na lahat. Wag po, wag po ninyong gawin yun. It doesn't show professionalism. I've always maintained na unless sobrang wala talagang kwenta yung boss ninyo at sobrang walang kwenta yung kumpanya at ginawa nyo na, nag-exhaust na kayo ng lahat ng efforts at wala pa rin nangyari, then that's the time that you leave. Okay? Other than that, kung nasigawan ka lang, pasok sa isang tenga, labas sa kabila. Kasi pag yaan ay dinamdam nyo lahat, walang growth na mangyayari. And sometimes when your boss calls out your attention, yun yung pinakamagandang moment para matuto ka. Dami kong mga boss in the past na napagalitan ako, nasigawan ako, that still remain good friends. They are still my good friends right now because I learned something from that experience. And it actually allowed me to speak up. Ako mismo natuto na magsalita na, uy, hindi okay sa akin yung ginawa mo. So yun. So yan po
May
yung
dagdag lang
tatandaan
ako.
natin. Yes po,
Kasi
Mentor
as
T.
Sir Edison added in about turnover, a lot of people use the excuse na kasi wala na akong ita-turn over. Lahat na ng equipment, lahat na ng files, lahat na ng the computer's there, the password is there. You really have to turn over the task to somebody else. Kasi tapos na. That's why I don't have to render 30-day notice. Nope, there's nothing like that on the labor code. It doesn't matter if may ita-turn over ka pa or hindi. You need to give 30-day notice / pasabe period. Kahit kailangan pa pumasok ng 30 days. Kasi kung sakaling may iutos sa'yo, tatapusin mo yun. Kung walang may utos, di umupo ka doon. Di ba? Magantay ka, magtrabaho ka pa rin hanggang 30 days. Even if you believe na kapag turnover ka na. Alright? So next na po tayo.
Yeah. Okay, at syempre pa, Kung meron po tayong HR at ating question for the week, meron din tayong mga announcement from our beloved government agency. So may news release po si Dole, mahigit 70,000 ang natrabaho ang ang iaalok dito po sa ating May 1 celebration which is happening tomorrow. So bukas po ay araw ng mga manggagawa. So inaanyayahan po ng Department of Labor and Employment ang mga naghahanap ng trabaho all over the Philippines para do sa kanilang mga opportunities i-announce po during the 121st araw ng manggagawa happening tomorrow. So meron na pong paunang 73,779 open positions. Yaan po ay nakahanda na po para do sa kanilang face-to-face job fair na based dun sa latest na list po nila ay a-attendan po ng 808 employers. Meron pong 42 job fair sites po ang DOLE para dyan po. Ito ay makikita nyo po sa mga pangunahing sites such as SMX Convention Center, SM Mall of Asia Complex. Meron pong mahigit 12,000 na trabahong iaalok doon, 125 employees starting today. So kung kayo po ay within the vicinity, baka gusto nyo pong i-visit yan kasi nag-start na po sila ngayon at meron pa pong mga susunod pa, iba pa pong mga job openings na i-feature doon. On-site, face-to-face po ito. Mag-print na ng maraming resume. Pumunta po kayo pa naghahanap po kayo ng trabaho para at least, di ba, bago pa matapos ang kalahati ng taon, meron po kayong makuhang trabaho nyo. So imagine niyo 800 plus employers ang a-attend dyan. So maganda po na makapag-participate kayo para po kayo po ay makahanap ng trabaho. Ayan. Meron lang po tayong pasingit na question po dito from Miss Stella Apaw. Kapag po pumayag yung company na hindi na siya mag-render ng 30 days, okay lang po ba yon? Yes, dahil ang 30 days po is for the protection of the employer, not the employee. At least 30 days po ang nire-require sa employee. Pag sinabi po ni employer na okay, wala ka na may turnover, buwag ka nang pumasok bukas, that is perfectly acceptable because again, the 30 days is for their protection, the employer's protection, not the employee. Okay? Ayan po. At syempre pa po, meron din pong announcement ang ating paboritong government agency SSS. Upgrade na daw po kayo to the UMID ATM Pay Card para kayo po ay magkaroon ng chance na manalo ng Mitsubishi Expander. So kung meron po kayong pending UMID cards, pwede po kayong mag-upgrade to the UMID ATM Pay Card. For free po yan. Ang deadline po niyan ay today. Pwede po kayong makakuha ng 200 peso Jollibee e-gift certificate and a chance to win a brand new Mitsubishi Expander or isa sa 3 units of iPhone 14. So punta na po kayo, kung meron pong yung nasa mga malls po na SSS lalo na po, most likely open po yan today. So for queries, papunta kayo sa Usap Tayo portal, crms.sss.gov.ph para kayo po ay makapag-upgrade ng inyong UMID ATM Pay Card. ATM na rin po yung magiging ID ninyo tulad po nung ginagawa ngayon ng Pag-ibig. Dyan na din po babagsak yung mga benefits lalong-lalo na po pag kayo po ay voluntary member. Ayan. Okay. Mentor Tina, ikaw po ba sa Pag-ibig? Nakamute ka po, Mentor Tina.
Just to answer the question of Miss Grace Nahera, asking about pwede bang i-apply yung unused 15-day vacation leave sa kanyang 30 days? Ang sagot nga is no. You have to seek for approval from management if papayag po sila na i-apply yung vacation leaves mo. Because all leaves beyond the 5-day service incentive leave is following management prerogative. Meaning to say, ang company mo ang nakakapagdikta kung paano mo siyang gamitin. That means if the company says, yes, you can put that, you can use the vacation leaves para ma-shorten yung iyong 30 days, then yes, you can do so. But if the company says, sorry, confiscated na po ang vacation leaves, it's not convertible to cash, and you cannot use it for the 30-day notice period, you have to respect that. Because, again, all leaves except for the 5-day service incentive leave is mandated by law. Anything more than that is grasya and follows management prerogative. So we hope that it's very clear. And the breaking news for Pag-ibig is that once again, Pag-ibig MP2 has given all members who are invested in Pag-ibig 2 a higher than time deposit rate. There are a few conditions though. You have to keep your money inside your Pag-ibig MP2 for at least 5 years. After 5 years, you have to again renew it or to withdraw it. Pero ang Pag-ibig MP2 is one of the best investments because it's government backed. Meaning to say, kung magkano nalagay mo doon, hindi bababa yung pera mo, hindi siya mawawala parang bula. Hindi katulad ng ibang mga investment vehicles there or insurances na baka kailangan mo pang mag-top up kasi yung earnings mo pala mas mababa pa kaysa sa perang pinasok mo. With Pag-ibig MP2, pataas lang po. Your principal is protected and the interest is above time deposit rates. Okay? And the minimum amount of money you can spend there is 500 pesos. And that is why we recommend if may excess cash po kayo that you would want to save on a rainy day or for an educational fund for your children sa grade school, high school, college po nila, the Pag-ibig MP2 is one of the most accessible, safe, reliable, higher than average time deposit interest rates that you can put money on. If wala na kayong may invest pa, anong mga pera mo, mag-invest kayo sa business, mag-invest kayo sa stocks, sa bonds, sa mutual funds, bahala na kayo dyan. Pero yung perang hindi mo pwedeng mawala, kasi yun yung pang tuition fee mo sa anak mo, lagay nyo na lang po sa Pag-ibig MP2. Next po. And with that, are a Pag-ibig member, please apply for a Pag-ibig loyalty card because you enjoy a lot of hidden discounts. So Rose Pharmacy, it's 10% discount on selected and 5% for all Guardian products. You can also get discounts in McDonald's. I think that's 5%. And with that, you can also avail of short-term loans from Pag-ibig at 10.5% per annum, which is lower than your average black market 5-6 lender from the yung
Correct.
sa daan-daan. So instead of maghiram kayo at 10% per month, doon na lang kayo sa Pag-ibig, which gives you a loan rate of 10.5% a year. Alright? Next po.
Okay.
Wala pong loan. Go ahead.
Wala pong loan. Pinapaalala po ng PhilHealth ha. Wala
Muted.
Sorry, na-mute ko ang sarili ko. Wala pong loan ang PhilHealth ha. So pinapaalala po nila na pag may nakita po kayo ng mga websites na nag-o-offer po or nagsasabi na meron pong PhilHealth loan, huwag po kayong basta-basta maniniwala. Ang PhilHealth po ay insurance. So hindi nyo po yan po pwedeng i-loan. Ngunit subalit data po kung sakasakali pong kayo ay ma-ospital, kailangan magpa-check up, pwede nyo pong gamitin ng inyong PhilHealth para mapababa po ang inyong billing. Pero hindi po yan loan, hindi po kayo makakapag-loan. Ang nag-o-offer lang po ng loan ay ang SSS and Pag-ibig lamang po. Okay? So, yan po ha, tatandaan po natin. Chinag ko po yung website, may nakalagay nga na PhilHealth loan. Wala pong PhilHealth loan. Pag kayo po ay merong mga questions or you need additional information about PhilHealth, ang pinakamaganda pong puntahan is philhealth.gov.ph or pwede nyo rin pong i-follow ang kanilang social media sites at PhilHealth Official sa Facebook po or Team PhilHealth sa YouTube and sa Twitter para po malaman ninyo kung ano nga ba talaga ang mga po pwede ninyong i-take advantage na benefits na ino-offer ng PhilHealth. Or pwede rin po kayo mag-send ng inyong question sa callback channel ng PhilHealth which is at 0917-898-7442. I-text nyo lang po ang PHIC callback, space yung mobile number nyo po or yung inyo pong landline, then space kung ano man po yung question or concern ninyo at kayo po ay sasagutin ng PhilHealth. Pwede rin po kayo mag-email sa kanila sa actioncenter@philhealth.gov.ph. In fairness, gumagana po ang Action Center at philhealth.gov.ph dahil dyan po ako nagpapa-enroll ng aking mga employees. Instead of going to PhilHealth office po nila, pwede po kayo actually mag-seek ng help dyan para yung inyo po mga empleyado ay mai-enroll nyo po under yung PhilHealth account niyo. So, gumagana po siya, wag po kayong mahiyang gamitin yan. Okay, Mentor Tina, kumusta po ang ating mga sponsors?
Well, if you are looking for a place to have your training out, out of town training needs, you have El Puerto Marina, who is a proud sponsor of the HR Cafe Beach Resort. If you want to make a booking and enjoy discounts, please message them on their personal Facebook page, in their business Facebook page, and tell them that you are a member of the Philippine HR group for for very good discounts. Next po, we have also a sponsor, Unicare. With Unicare, PHRG members can get discounts to over 70 restaurant partners of at least 10%. It is absolutely free for all PHRG members. All you have to do until July 30 is to go to, next page, go to unicare.ph/phrg, fill in the form. When you receive the email confirmation from PHRG, you can share the QR code to your fellow employees. And with that, when you go and eat in with their partner merchants, kasama na po doon ang Krispy Kreme, Noriter, Decathlon, then you can avail of the discounts ng 10%. Sayang naman ng 10%, ang laki kayang discount nun. So, sign up with Unicare and take advantage of these immense discounts. Next po. We would also like to announce that the Philippine HR Group is very proud to have and support the Certified Human Resource Professional Accreditation, which is the CHRP. Batch 3 will happen next in Cebu, in Summit Galleria, Cebu. The learning investment is 18,000 and it happens June 10 to 11 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. One weekend lang CHRP yan. And this is actually a global accreditation for all HR practitioners. Kung gusto nyo po ng isang magandang accreditation, mag-CHRP na lang kayo. I still remember the first time I've had CHRP way before. It gives you a very good general knowledge background on what the 8 different facets of HR is. And baka ma-meet nyo pa si Coach Darwin doon. So, sign up po kayo. We will also hold the 2-day HR core training program with the topics of talent acquisition, labor relations, total rewards, training and engagement, and organizational development. This will happen on June 10 and 11 for only 4,500 pesos. For more details, please ask it on the PHRG group. Next po. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please post it at the main page of the Philippine HR Facebook group. You can also join our Philippine HR group on LinkedIn. Just type in Philippine HR group and then press follow. And with that, we are now on the main part of our show, which is our special guest, who is also a fellow mentor. We would like to welcome Mentor Allan Cañete, who is the President CEO of Creative Moves Business Outsourcing. He is a top caliber HR and organizational development executive with broad experience on both corporate, mainstream, and consultancy engagements. He has strong leadership skills and business acumen, and a strong track record of 30 years hands-on experience in all types of OD interventions, including training and development, team building, performance management, strategic planning, balanced scorecard, competencies profiling, job evaluations, process improvement, organization restructuring, salary benchmarking, among others. He provides training solutions to numerous clients and identify the real HROD needs to provide them with the right HR solutions aligned with their company's directions. He is also a co-host and mentor of the HR Cafe. And with that, let us welcome Coach Allan Cañete, who will talk about the science of mindfulness and the impact of office meditations on the brain. Welcome, Mentor Allan.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Malinaw ba ang audio ko?
Yes
Yes,
po,
Clear?
very
very good.
malinaw.
Okay. Good afternoon sa lahat ng nanonood ng kapuluan and those who are outside the country. So, iba-ibang time zone natin dyan. Tamang greeting dyan. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you are in this beautiful planet, maraming salamat po at nakarating kayo para panoorin kami virtually. And all of those who are there outside, yan lang po kayo. You will have a lot of learnings today, tonight, this afternoon, this morning, whatever the
May ano ba?
time.
Oo.
Alright, so,
Mentor Allan, medyo may ano lang, medyo parang may scratching sound.
Static. There's static.
yan.
Oo.
Ayan, okay na?
I
Medyo
think
may
Hello?
it's on
konti
the
pa.
cord. Sa cord
Hello,
siguro.
hello?
Okay
Yan.
yung mic, yung cord lang.
The chord. Okay. Probably
The
may,
mic's
ano yun,
fine.
may noise, may noise.
Static.
Oo.
Static.
Yon.
Yan. How about that? Okay na? Clear?
Medyo may konti pa.
Let me check ha.
Microphone is fine. Just the static.
Ayan.
Yan.
Yan. Okay na?
Yan.
Perfect.
Yan, much better.
Okay.
Yan.
Anyway,
Perfect.
thank you so much for welcoming me. Actually, pangalawang beses ko nang niran itong learning session na to dito sa HR Cafe. The first one was 2 years ago during pandemic mismo. At ang aking focus ay yung effect ng siyempre ng pandemic sa mental health at paano makakatulong ang mindfulness and meditation. This time since nag-return to office na, people are still complaining about toxic environment, toxic people, toxic colleagues, no? Tuturuan natin kayo kung paano itatafen. Kaya ang aking talagang title is How to Increase Your Brain Power and Mental Toughness at Work. And this is still under the science of mindfulness and the impact of office meditations on the brain. Yun po yung ating talagang iikutan ngayong afternoon. Right? So,
Okay, we'll be in the back end to support. Anyone with questions, please feel free to leave it in the chat box so we can read it after the presentation.
yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let me first provide you with a background of myself para dun sa mga ngayon lang ako na-encounter. Okay, actually, I started experimenting with meditation at the age of 18. And I did a serious study and practice of meditation noong 1985. So, natanong yun, tanda na pala ni Sir Alan. Yes. Senior citizen na po ako, 60 years old na. Hindi lang halata dahil mukha lang daw ako 59. Now, I learned also some of the techniques after learning the meditation techniques. I learned this thing called pranic healing. I know some of you are familiar with this. Narinig nyo na at nababasa nyo na sa internet. It is also known as the magnetic healing. Yan ang tawag ng mga scientists dyan. Mismo from Master Choa Kok Sui and Master Mike Nator, the two Filipino gurus who introduced the ancient art of pranic healing and meditation meditation on two hearts in the world and in the Philippines. I'm also a member of their organization called Institute of Inner Studies. And currently, I'm a founding member of the Spiritual Order for Unicorn Light or Soul. Ayan po yung aming logo. We have our own group. It's a private group, however. And our slogan is Accelerate Your Evolution because we believe that deeper practice and study of meditation can help evolve your consciousness to higher levels. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. No, I would like to focus on meditation and mindfulness on the scientific level para naman mas madaling ma-appreciate ng mas marami. In fact, ako po, nung inaral ko ang meditation, I started with the mystical side and spiritual side. But when I started studying psychology bilang psychology student, and get exposed to scientific inquiry, I began to question a lot of philosophical concepts and spiritual concepts. Sabi ko, wala bang scientific basis ito? Naghanap po ako ng sagot. And I was exposed to the following books. They all answered my question na meron bang scientific basis ang meditation at mga spiritual explanations and experiences. Ito yung mga sinulat nila Robert Ornstein sa Psychology of Consciousness, Fritjof Capra, isang physicist na isipin nyo, physicist siya pero he was able to merge physics and quantum and metaphysics. Hindi pa masyadong kilala ang quantum physics nung araw. Although there was already quantum physics, kaya lang ibig sabihin hindi siya aligned pa masyado sa metaphysics. Hindi pa masyadong ganun ka popular yung concept. Marami pang masyadong nagbabatikos. Only recently, about 2 decades later, na naging curious ang maraming quantum physicists sa usapin ng consciousness at meditation. Another one is a book written by Itzhak Bentov, Stalking the Wild Pendulum, another scientist who tried to explain the effect of meditation on our consciousness. Yung isa si Jose Silva, ito yung author ng Silva Mind Control, yung positive thinking at saka positive mind. Sa kanya yan galing. Isa siyang radiologist. Ginawa niya yung guinea pigs yung kanyang mga anak at natutunan niya yung paano i-control ang mind at paano improve ang brain power using meditation. Actually siya yung mentor ni Vishen Lakhiani, isang guru ngayon na sikat, no? At nakikita niyo palagi sa mga sa YouTube at sa Facebook, ang founder ng Mind Valley. William James is also a psychologist na nag-explain ng scientific side of the varieties of religious experience. And then later on, nakilala ko rin yung iba pang mga author, nagbasa-basa ako. Siyempre si Rhonda Byrne, no? Byrnes, hindi ko mabasa. Byrne, siya yung author ng The Secret. Si Robert Emmons, ang author ng Practicing Gratitude or the Science of Gratitude. I mentioned already Vishen Lakhiani. So I think you're all familiar with his face. Palagi yun siyang nakikita sa Facebook. And Jim Quick, ito yung magaling na guru about the psychology of learning, no? Tsaka yung how to improve your brain power and memory. So all of them was able to explain, no? They were able to explain the connection between mind and meditation and the effects on productivity and the effects on brain power in particular. At yun yung pag-uusapan natin. So the objectives na sinet ko po rito ay as follows. This presentation will explore the science behind mindfulness and its impact on the brain. It will also discuss the benefits of office meditations for employees, mental health, and work performance. Finally, this presentation will also offer strategies for implementing office meditations in the workplace and promoting engagement among employees. All right. So, now, situation analysis tayo ngayon. Pagdating ng return to work or return to office order ng lahat ng mga opisina, na problema ang marami kong kliyente. Na problema yung mga empleyado nila. I'm sure you all experience this. Nasanay tayo sa work from home eh. All of a sudden, babalik na naman tayo sa hassles ng traffic, ng paggising ng umaga, pag-prepare ng napakaraming dapat i-prepare, dahil papasok din yung mga bata. Kasi hindi naman, pati mga bata, di ba? Back to school na rin yung iba eh. Although merong araw na online sila, may mga araw naman na kailangan nilang nasa school. And all of these hassles add up to our toxic experiences. No? So, nakadagdag ulit dun sa mental health issues ng napakaraming employees because of this. And siyempre, since stress tayo sa transportation, stress tayo sa work, naapektuhan yung relationship natin with people in the office. Pag gawin mo ng bahay, apektado ng iyong stress ang mga tao sa bahay. Therefore, it must stop. Kasi ikaw rin eh, you're causing mental health issues among people around you, lalong-lalo ng iyong family. Therefore, we need to do something. We need to have some strategies. And one approach that may help employees in general going through these challenges associated with toxic work environment and all others is mindfulness. Although marami pa. para sa akin, mindfulness ang pinaka-safe. You don't have to take any medicine, any chemicals for that matter, at hindi magastos. In fact, walang gastos. Yung iba, they say, pag vacation ka, okay naman yun eh. Kung may budget. Paano kung walang budget? I suggest mindfulness, meditation, nasa bahay ka lang, nasa upuan ka lang sa iyong opisina, no? Sa inyong office, you can already practice this. And more or less, mababawasan yung iyong nararamdamang toxicity in your environment. So what is this mindfulness? Mindfulness can effectively reduce stress and improve mental health. Paano ba? Paano nangyayari 'yon? Well, according to Joe Dispenza, okay, ito si Joe Dispenza, stress is not the enemy, but being unaware of how we respond to stressors is what causes negative outcomes in our lives. Okay? Stress is not the enemy. Yung hindi ka lang aware kung paano ka mag-respond sa stressors, dahil nga umiinit ang ulo mo, nagagalit ka, nawawalan ka ng control sa iyong mga sinasabi, that is creating a lot of negative outcomes in life. Alright? And generally, pag tinanong meditation actually is a practice that involves focusing or clearing your mind using a combination of mental and physical techniques like yoga or asanas, no? Breathing, body scanning, etc. Magkakaroon tayo ng mga practice mamaya para ma-experience nyo itong mga ito. Okay? So, what is mindfulness? It is a form of meditation. Pag sinabi kasing meditation, dalawa yan. Pwedeng active meditation and passive meditation. Active meditation is when you're fully awake, open yung eyes mo, you're moving your body or sometimes nakaupo ka lang, but your consciousness is alert, no? And like active meditation is like yung asanas na mga yoga, yung mga pabali-baligtad ng ng katawan, yung mga stretching, asanas, yan ang tinatawag na body posture ng yoga practice. It's a form of active meditation. Ang passive meditation, ito yung you tune out from the physical environment and you tune into your inner environment, yung sarili mo at yung what's happening inside you. All right? So that's the two. Now, mindfulness is under active meditation. Kasi in mindfulness, you are being aware and paying attention to what is occurring in the present moment without judgment. Hindi mo huhusgahan kung anong nangyayari sa paligid mo, obserbahan mo lang. So, that includes observing your thoughts. Anong nangyayari dyan? Anong iniisip ng iyong isip? Body sensations, mainit ba, malamig? Without reacting negatively. You're just feeling it. Okay, nakakaramdam ako ng heat. Tumataas yung heat because mainit dahil patay yung electric fan o yung aircon. Okay, lumalamig na. Naramdaman ko yung nginig kasi sobrang ginaw na. At hindi ko muna sabing, nakakainis, ang init, nakakainis, ang lamig. Walang inis, walang ganon, no? Walang judgment. Ang tawag po dyan is just being aware, being conscious of your consciousness. Even your surroundings, you're just being conscious of what's happening around. Maingay sa labas, pero hindi ka naiinis. Naglalaro yung mga bata, tumatawal yung mga aso, mingiyaw yung mga pusa dyan sa paligid, etc. So, without any judgment. In the office, ganun din. Okay? You can hear people, you can hear the keyboards na mga kapit lamesa mo, and you can hear the humming of the aircon. Ganun. It allows one to observe what is happening in the present moment, both inside and around oneself. Okay? When you are tuning in and just observing what's happening inside, that's the side of mindfulness na kung saan ina-expand mo yung iyong awareness from within and then outside and then within, no? Nag-shift ang iyong consciousness without judgment. One simply observes what is happening in the here and now, as opposed to there and yesterday and there tomorrow. Hindi mo na inisip yung nakalipas o yung mamaya kung ano mangyari o bukas ano mangyari, magwo-worry ka lang. Hindi ganon. Yung ngayon lang tinitingnan mo. Only at this very moment. For example, right now you're listening to me. At the same time, you're seated in front of your computer or your mobile, and sometimes you're scratching your legs because it's itchy. You're aware of that, no? Now, some people may be listening to me, watching this show, pero they're thinking of their sweetheart out there. Ano kaya na nangyayari sa mga tao sa labas? Yung aking sweetheart. You're worrying about your dog, your cat. You're worrying about something else. Okay? You are not here and now. Here and now is you're aware that you are on your seat right now, facing your screen and being 100% fully aware of what's happening now, here and now. So when you're in your office, you're doing a mindful typing of your keyboard. So you notice the keyboard, natapyas na ba yung mga kulay niyan o buo pa rin. You notice everything and yung feel ng bawat keys. Okay? You're mindful when you're eating your lunch or your merienda. As much as possible, you don't talk to anybody because you want to taste the taste of the food that you're eating while you're munching or chewing it. Niraramdaman mo yung texture, you're appreciating the taste, you're appreciating everything that you are doing while you're eating. That's mindful eating. Mindful walking, ganun din. You're being mindful of your steps, of the of the of the vehicles crossing. At ikaw, you're mindful while you're crossing too. Kasi if you are not mindful in crossing and in walking, your mind is somewhere else, chances are pwede ka madisgrasya. All right? So basically, mindfulness is concentrating on the here and now. And you are not bothering yourself of the yesterday or of the tomorrow. You are just basically in the here and now. Balik tayo kay Joe Dispenza. Sabi niya, the more we practice mindfulness, the more we train our brain to respond to life's challenges with equanimity and resilience. Ano ba yung equanimity? Peacefulness. Okay, calmness. Ano naman yung resilience? Your ability to bounce back. Okay? Nakaka-bounce back ka kagad kapag na-stress ka, nagagalit ka. Balik ka kagad sa default mindset mo na peace, calm, cool ka lang. Okay? Something like that. Kasi pag hindi mo kinontrol yan, you let your emotion, your reaction be swayed by your initial reaction to the situation, tapos hindi ka maka-get over, hindi ka maka-move on, nakastick ka na, nainis na ako nasira na yung buong araw ko kasi ininis ako nitong taong to The whole day tuloy, nasira na. Tapos kinabukasan, may hangover ka pa, hindi ka pa rin makausap, ikaw na may problema nun. Ikaw na may problema nun. Kaya sabi niya, practice mindfulness. Because the more you train your brain to respond to life's challenges with peace and ability to bounce back, that is huge at malaki ang effect, positive effect nun sa'yo. What is the purpose of meditation? More or mindfulness. Okay. This practice is to anchor one's attention to the present moment, to become aware of one's inner experiences and practice non-judgment. Also, to become aware of your outer experiences. This is to avoid rumination. Wow, anong nation na naman yan? Okay, explain ko sa inyo. Rumination at saka worry or anxiety. What is rumination? It is a stress magnifier na ma-magnify yung nararamdaman mong discomfort or things that are agitating you. Na ma-magnify because you are having this habit of obsessing over negative events that happened in the past. Why are you so agitated? Kasi something happened to me 3 months ago Until now, hindi ka makaget over. O ba't ka malungkot? Kasi something happened last year. Kaya buong taon, galit ako. Okay? Come on. Sinong masisira? Sinong maapektuhan? It's you and your loved ones, people around you because of your being too reactive. Okay, magalit ka ngayon, buhos mo na, pero mamaya, tapos. Bounce back ka agad, positive agad. Sabi nila, hindi kaya toxic positivity yon? Hindi. You're just helping yourself. Otherwise, pag nanatili kang negative the whole day, tomorrow, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, ang dami mo ng psychosomatic illnesses o mga sakit na epekto lang iyong mind, na apektuhan tuloy yung physical body. Okay? Ano naman tong worrying versus anxiety? Worry tends to reside in our minds. Okay? While anxiety affects both body and mind. So, mas delikado palang anxiety. Worry kasi, panandalian lang yan eh. Pero yung anxiety, long term. Worry is specific. You're worrying about a certain event, o siguro sa trabaho, yung assignment na yung deliverable mo na hindi mo pa na bibigay. Anxiety is more generalized. You're worrying about your job, you're worrying about your relationship with your boss, with everything, and you're worrying about losing your job. Ang dami. Sanga-sanga na yun, no? Worrying is grounded in reality. May dahilan, may substance, or rather, may basis. Okay? Anxiety is marked by catastrophic thinking. What do you mean by that? By your negative imagination. Walang basehan. Inuunahan mo lang ng negative thinking. Nauuna ka pa sa pangyayari, kaso negative naman. Okay lang daw, unahan mo yung pangyayari, basta positive eh. You're expecting something positive. Pero catastrophic thinking, yan ang delikado. Worry is temporary, as I said. Anxiety is long-standing. Worry doesn't impair function. While anxiety impair function. Di ka makilos, di ka makakain, di ka makatulog, di na makatulog, etc. Ano ba yun? Nahalata tuloy edad ko. Luma na yung kantang yan. Both are focused on the future. However, one is damaging for a long term, while the other one is, well, can be damaging pero temporary at minor lang. And you can easily bounce back. Okay? So avoid worrying, avoid anxiety. Sabi nga among all species, animal species in this planet, yun pang pinaka-intelligent ang merong worrying. Tayo lang marunong mag-worry. But all animals, hindi marunong mag-worry. They only react to the present situation and gawa lang yan ng mga survival strategies. Pero after that incident, tapos na ulit. Calm na ulit sila. Pero tayo, ini-imagine natin yung possibilities. Okay? Kaya sabi ulit ni Joe Dispenza, stress is a feedback mechanism that tells us we are in survival mode. Mindfulness allows us to observe our stress response and choose a new response. Yun ang maganda ron. When you start mindfulness, you become aware na, uy, nagwo-worry ako, uy, nag-anxiety ako So, hindi ito maganda. I should choose a better response. You are now in control. Yun ang maganda sa mindfulness. Nahuhuli mo, na-check mo yung sarili. Check! Huwag mong gawin yan. You can easily do that if you want. Alright. Now, let's go to the neuroscience of mindfulness. Explain natin yung scientific basis kasi may mga taong maniniwala lang pag sinabi ng siyensya. Okay? O sige, ito na. When you are stressed, your brain releases cortisol. Ito yung stress hormone na pangunahin. And other stress hormones in response to perceived threats or challenges. Kung lumabas yung cortisol, ito po. Pag lumabas po yung cortisol at yan ay kumalat sa buong system mo, it will increase the palpitation of your heart. It will shrink your brain. Okay, it affects the brain structure kaya hindi ka mapag-isip. Clouding ang kaisipan mo or hindi ka diretso mag-isip, malinaw mag-isip. Ano pa? It produces it inhibits, no, it inhibits the release of the happy hormones like dopamine and serotonin and oxytocin. At pag yan ay na-inhibit, mananaig na yung puro stress hormones of cortisol. And it also causes dysfunction of your major organs. Kaya tayo nagkaka-ulcer, nagkakawa na mga psychosomatic illnesses. Alright? Kasi nadi-disrupt yung iyong hormone, yung mga iyong hormones, okay? At nag-cause ito ng dysfunction sa maraming organs. And ito pa masama. Cortisol can also affect the brain. Yung kanyang ability sana to become always young, nag-accelerate yung aging at nababawasan pa yung gray matter. Meaning na lumiliit yung brain mo. Kinakain ng sobrang cortisol, nababawasan, should I say. At ang effect, tumatanda ka ng mabilis. While kung meron ka maraming happy hormones na may maintain mo yung youth, you look young for a long, long time, and pati pag-iisip, yung learning capacity mo ay always increasing. Chronic stress can have a negative impact on the brain and body. It leads to physical and mental health problems. Okay? Mga scientists po ang nagsabi niyan at hindi si Allan Cañete. When you are stressed, your brain and body suffers. Chronic stress has been linked to a range of health problems including heart disease, diabetes, depression, okay, and hypertension. Alam niyo lahat 'yan kapag naiinis kayo, nai-stress kayo, tumataas ang inyong blood pressure. And if you will not be able to control it at marami kayong bara-bara because of the cholesterol, bad cholesterol na na-intake ng katawan, you are prone to stroke. Stress can also impact the brain positively, leading to changes in the brain structure, negatively also, leading to decrease in the mass or gray matter of the brain. Pati function ito. Sabi ni Sarah Lazar, neuroscientist, sabi niya, meditation changes the physical structure of your brain in favor of memory and learning. Okay? Kaya talagang scientist po yan, siya ay talagang nire-recommend niya na mag-meditate, mag-mindfulness. Her research has also found evidence that meditation may slow down the age-related atrophy at certain areas of the brain. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng atrophy? Nababawasan yung gray matter. Yung sabi ko, kapag hindi ka hindi ka nagme-meditate, hindi po siya nag-slow down, no? Sumasabay siya sa aging. Unti-unting nababawasan in a normal mode yung iyong brain. Kaya nagkakaroon ng dementia, nagkakaroon ng Parkinson's disease at kung ano ng mga age-related problem sa brain. Kasi lumiliit yung brain. Okay? Pero if you're meditating, plus of course, correct diet and practices, at saka yung exercises, hindi lang sa na-maintain, kundi lumalaki pa. Nadadagdagan yung size ng brain mo. Okay? So also, according to science, mindfulness can benefit your brain in the following. Research has shown that mindfulness can reduce stress and anxiety and improve your mood. Yan, maganda yung gusto ko yan. Pag na-improve kasi yung mood mo, happy ka sa work, happy ka sa family, happy ka sa friends mo, hindi ka basta-bastang naapektuhan. It increases your resilience to stress, your ability to take on more and more stress nang hindi nagkakos ng mga dysfunctional behavior. Kasi may mental toughness ka. Yun, yung sinasabi kong mental toughness, resilience. Okay? Parang ang laki ng muscles mo na kahit mabigat na yung dinadala, kayang-kaya pa rin. Studies have shown that mindfulness can create changes in the prefrontal cortex. Yan, yung naka-highlight sa drawing or sa picture. Prefrontal cortex yan. Tapos yung amygdala, yung nasa ibaba yan, at saka yung hippocampus. Pakita ko sa inyo. Sabi muna ni Amishi Jha, isang cognitive neuroscientist. Mindfulness training can lead to changes in brain function, specifically in the prefrontal cortex and the amygdala, which are areas involved in self-regulation and emotion regulation respectively. So yung self-regulation, ito yung parang CEO, leader, boss ng iyong brain, yun yung prefrontal cortex. Siya yung namamahala sa maraming kinalaman sa logic, reason, and decision making. Yan, si prefrontal cortex. Si amygdala yung sa emotion. Kaya lang minsan, kapag negative ka, matindi yan, si amygdala. Nag-take over yan halos sa buong function mo pag negative. Kaya tayo ay depressed, tayo ay negative, tayo ay galit, pag masyadong dominant si amygdala, yun ang naging ibabaw na behavior natin. But with meditation, with mindfulness, nakokontrol yan. Okay? Mindfulness can improve your brain structure and function. It can increase the gray matter density, nabanggit ko na kanina, in the prefrontal cortex and hippocampus. Ayan. Pakita ko sa inyo ha. Si prefrontal cortex, yun yung nasa may noo natin. Okay? Sabi ko kanina, yun yung logic, what to do, evaluation, reasoning. Siya yung CEO, Chief Executive Officer ng ating brain dahil siya yung nagli-lead sa buong functioning ng brain. Si hippocampus ang emotional regulation center, regulates memories then and emotions. Samantalang si amygdala, siya rin yung sa survival mode at sa emotion din. Turns on fight, di ba? Flight or freeze or fawn response and stores memories of the event. Okay? Kapag nagme-meditate tayo, mas nagiging dominant si prefrontal cortex. Ka-teamwork niya si hippocampus. Positive emotion, happiness. Pero kapag nagiging stressed tayo, nangingibabaw si amygdala. Kasi flight or fight mode. Oops, may kalaban. Oops, ano ba ako? Lalaban, tatakbo o hihinto. Yan, si amygdala yan. Okay? Pero pag nagme-meditate tayo, hindi mangibabaw si amygdala. Kasi yan, automatic response yan eh. Meron kang reason, meron kang logic, at you know what to do. Pero hihina yan kapag ikaw ay palaging nagre-react na negatively sa environment. Okay? Kaya, when you're calm, you're relaxed, you're mindful, si prefrontal cortex ang mangingibabaw. Lalaki, lalakas, parang muscle. Kaya kapag lagi nagme-meditate, siya yung dominant player in your brain. Okay? Now, what are office meditations naman na pwede makatulong dito sa mga ito? Alright. Ang office meditations po ay hindi ganito. Pinagtatawanan ka na ng mga office mates mo, anong ginagawa nitong taong ito? Ba't nasa ibabaw ng table niya? Nagme-meditate yan, huwag niyo istorbohin. Okay? Hindi po yan ang gusto kong ipahiwatig. And I don't recommend doing a lotus position on top of your table. Okay? Hindi rin ito. Okay? That people need something from you in the middle of rush hour. Magme-meditate ako, sorry, oras yan ng aking meditation, wala akong pakilab sa inyo. No, hindi po ganyan. Kasi magiging negative ang perception nila sa meditation. Hindi rin yung nakaganyan yung kamay mo. Okay, mga daliri mo. Ano yan? Pera na naman ito. So, hindi yan. Ayaw natin yung ganyang. Kasi people will have negative notion. Kailangan ko ba talaga magganyan? Di ba? Katawa-tawa yan. No need. Ngupo ka lang. Close your eyes if you want. Put your hands on your lap. Open position. Breathing. Deep breathing. Tuturo sa inyo mamaya yan. Ganun lang kasimple. Okay? Hindi ito na kaya ka mag-meditate para ka mag-levitate. Meditate, levitate. No way. We're not teaching that. I don't recommend na ang objective mo lang sa meditation ay para mag-levitate. pero may nangyaring ganyan, but that is not our objective. Okay? Not this also, you don't have to do asanas in the office. You don't have to go to or go to the top of your table and do the yoga asanas. No. In fact, I don't recommend too much yoga asanas kasi again, maraming taong hindi makaintindi and nagiging negative yung impression. Okay? Hindi rin to na parang kala mo sumasamba sa isang anito. Okay? That is not meditation. Okay? What is meditation therefore? Simple lang. Upo ka lang. Okay? Pwedeng cross arm, pwedeng hands on your lap, and you are briefly focusing on what's happening around and then focusing inside yourself and then just being aware of what's happening. Brief lang. 15 minutes is the most. 5 minutes is minimum. So, I will show you later on yung mga exercises na gagawin. Okay. Ano pong benefits? It can reduce stress, as I've said earlier. It can improve your mood. It can increase the feelings of well-being. Generally speaking, your mental health will talagang dramatically improve when you do the proper practice of meditation, both active and passive meditation. Okay? Can also increase your attentiveness or mindfulness or concentration to whatever you're doing. Kasi nakafocus ka sa here and now. Not there and later, not there and yesterday. Hindi ganun. Ngayon, anong nangyayari ngayon? Anong nangyayari ngayon? Ano yung nafi-feel ko? Anong nangyayari sa aking equipment, etc. Without judgment, without reacting negatively. It can promote greater sense of presence and engagement in the workplace. Imagine if all of you sa yung opisina, sa department mo, will just focus on what they're doing. Focus on mindful interacting without minding what's happening around na iniinis ka ng seatmate natin, pinaparinggan ka. Walang ganun kung ano lang yung nangyayari ngayon and without judgment. Okay, maiwasan. Now, how does this impact work performance? Ito. It will impact on attention, focus, and creativity. It can improve your attention and focus, allowing employees to better concentrate on their work and reduce distractions. It can also promote creativity and innovation kasi gumagaling ka mag-imagine eh. It helps employees to generate new ideas and solutions. Madali sa'yo mag-think out of the box. Ang galing mo kasi mag-imagine, madali mag-visualize. Kaya ang galing ng mga ginagawa mo. Very creative. Okay? Para sa mga boss na nakikinig at nanonood, how will it impact your decision and problem-solving ability? Ito po. Mindfulness can improve your decision-making by promoting greater awareness and reflection on choices. Na-imagine mo yung mga all possibilities or scenarios kasi pag nagde-decision making tayo, meron tayong tawag na decision tree. What will happen if I'll do this? Possibility A, B, C, D. Kapag A, what will I do? Option 1, option 2. So, ang dami mo agad na iisip. And all possible angles nakikita mo agad. And how will it affect the work, people, yourself, the business? Madali ka makapag-isip. So, andun kasi yung mental clarity. Okay? It can also enhance problem-solving skills by helping employees to approach challenges with a more open and flexible mind. Meaning, mas objective ka mag-isip. Kasi walang halong judgment and emotion, negative emotion. Talagang purely logic and reasoning, yun kasi kailangan mo sa mga oras na yan. Pag nagde-decision making at nagpa-problem solving, clarity is there. Clarity. Talagang klarong-klaro kung ano yung mga possibilities. Kaya ang daling mag-isip, ang daling makapaggawa ng desisyon. Pero pag meron ka emotional baggage, negative na mga nararamdaman mo, mga worries and anxieties, bumabagabag, sinisira yung concentration mo, hindi ka makapag-isip ng diretso. That is why you need mindfulness to gain clarity. Okay? Studies on the impact of mindfulness on work performance, ito po, it can improve productivity among all, from the boss down to the lowest level. It will definitely result to job satisfaction. At yan ay proven ng napakaraming studies. And job performance ratings tumataas dahil magaling ka. Gumagaling ang iyong concentration, yung output, yung delivery of your homework assignment, etc. ay gumaganda. At since ikaw ay enthusiastic sa trabaho at hindi ka na naapektuhan, it reduces the tendency of people to absent and and resign. Okay? Kaya turnover rates bumababa, pati absenteeism. Okay? Now, how do you implement meditation in the workplace? Yung mindfulness. Okay? Again, sabi ko, dali ka mamili. Passive meditation ba or active meditation? Pag passive meditation, you engage your employees in um, what do you call that? Projects like pwede kayo mag-sports, no? Pwede kayong kahit sa office lang, no? Whatever sports you can afford to do inside the office, like table tennis, darts, and you promote mindfulness or concentration. Okay, habang ginagawa nila yan, being mindful of yung dart, ang lakas makatulong yan, no? Kasi talagang kailangan full concentration ka eh bago mo ibato yung dart. Yan, madadali lang. Iba, they can afford to provide their employees other activities na tulad ng nakita ko yung meron silang table tennis, meron silang mga chessboard, mga ano lang, mga pang pastime. These are not just games. You teach them how to become mindful of what they're doing, and that becomes meditation in itself. Outdoor biking, mindful biking. Ginagawa po 'yan ng maraming maraming mga tao. Hindi lang nagbabike, mindful strolling, walking, no? Along their, siguro sa garden ng office. Kung meron silang garden. I know a lot of office na may mga garden sa labas. Pero when you're in Makati, parang hindi kaya. Okay? Or yung mga urban areas. Yung mga nasa provinces, they can do that. Okay, how to introduce? Start with small. Start with small group, manageable sessions to help employees feel comfortable with the practice. Provide guidance and support for employees who are new to meditation or mindfulness. Okay? So, may konting orientation o konting kahit one-day training, what is it? Tapos, or kahit nga half-day lang para lang ma-explain kung ano yung ginagawa niyan at para saan yan. Encourage employees to participate in a non-judgmental and supportive environment. I've been doing consulting work to different companies and I'm helping them do that. No? In fact, hindi ko lang i-mention, isang client ko in Alabang. Regular po namin ginagawa ito in the morning. Okay? I lead them dun sa exercises. I introduce to them the mindfulness. Tapos tinuruan ko rin sila passive meditation, focusing on meditative music, binaural beats, self-affirmation, etc., which I will tell you later on. Now, how to promote? How can you promote engagement in the office using mindfulness? Offer a variety of meditation techniques. Kasi may ibang tao ayaw nang nakaupo. Gusto nila may exercises. O meron din pong ganun. Tulad na nabanggit ko, yung yoga asanas. Pwedeng, you can engage them if they want the yoga method of asanas. Dalawa po ang yoga, ha? Yung physical exercises called asanas. Yung isa namang yoga, transcendental meditation, ito yung passive. Nakaupo ka, focusing on the inner world. I-tune out muna yung outside, puro tune in ka muna sa breathing, sa body scanning mo, and then sa heartbeat, and then visualization na. Mamaya ituturo ko yan. Employees and encourage employees to prioritize mental health para sila ay ganahan. Explain mo sa kanila what will be the benefits both on the physical, mental, emotional, even on the spiritual level, and on their total well-being as an important aspect of their work life. Then also provide opportunities for employees to share their experiences and feedback with each other. Maybe you can create a forum or simply yung during the session itself, tanungin mo isa-isa anong effect sa kanila nung inyong short 10-minute to 15-minute meditation, and share their experiences. You allow that, and you want to listen to that. Or you can have a bulletin board of gratitude, no? Gratitude board where people will post there ano yung mga gusto nilang ipagpasalamat. So what happened today and what happened yesterday, everything that they want to be grateful for. Gratitude is another form of meditation. All right? So, if there are skepticals, paano yun? What if there are skeptical employees or employees who have concerns about meditating? Now, ito pong gagawin natin. Some employees may be skeptical or uncomfortable with this practice because of their belief. I remember in one company when I talked about gratitude meditation, and I mentioned that gratitude is actually, itong gratitude teaching actually is an age-old practice, even practiced by mga traditional religions, no? Way back 2,500 BC, meron na, no? At yung mga practices like Hinduism, Buddhism, meron na silang gratitude. At ito isang form of meditation. Nung na-mention ko po yan, meron palang na-offend na isang denomination ng Christianity. Ayaw pala nilang nababanggit niya ibang religion. So, yan ang sabi kong concerns. So, medyo iingatan nyo lang. Magpasubali muna kayo kung okay lang ba i-mention yung mga yon. Kasi background lang naman, historical background. You're not teaching those religions. You're only teaching the scientific approach of meditating. Kaya nga, scientific ang aking background. No? Be respectful of these concerns. Huwag natin silang i-judge at huwag din natin silang i-alienate. Pakinggan at paliwanagan yung mga skeptical at yung mga taong medyo prejudice, and provide a lot of information to help address them. Also, emphasize, sabi ko nga, the evidence-based nature of mindfulness, the scientific side of meditation and its potential benefits. Do not mention so much the spiritual side kasi maraming mga nagre-react dyan na iba't ibang religion at denomination kapag you touch on meditation as a spiritual practice. No. Ang akin po, I am touching on meditation and mindfulness as a scientific practice. No spirituality involved. Kasi maraming magkakaproblema dyan. Okay? Yun ang advice ko sa lahat. Okay? Introduce it as a science, an exercise for the brain, and don't mention anything about your religion, that it will improve your closeness to your deity or God, or kasi may mga taong allergic. Ewan ko ba? Allergic sila, banggitin yung mga bagay na yan. Pero kung alam mo naman na wala naman sigurong ganun ka-skeptical at walang ganun concern, then you can talk about the spiritual side if you want. Okay? Tingnan nyo muna yung environment. Now, the different types. Ito na. Unahin natin yung tinatawag na breathing exercise. Ayan, ito yung aking ituturo sa bawat isa. Are you ready? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to do now is to relax. Gusto niyo bang matuto ng breathing exercise? If you want, please give me a thumbs up in the comment section in Facebook, in YouTube, and dito rin sa ating HR Cafe. Okay, bigyan nyo lang ng thumbs up. Okay? Lahat ng gustong matuto nito, scientific approach of meditation. I can see Joanne Badango Polgado, nag-thumbs up. Siya pa lang, mukhang siya lang gustong matuto. Okay, si Alexer Flores, okay, Smiley. Sige, damihan nyo. Pag nakaipon tayo ng mga 5, itutuloy ko na. Si Dave Santos, 3 na. Sige pa. 4 na, si Zyrel Ansale Sabinay. Very good. Isa na lang. Kokota na. Good. Si Jay Vicky. Ayan. So, ayan. Sunod-sunod na. Dumadami na. Now, here is the first technique. What you're going to do is to sit down wherever you are. Wherever you are. Nabubulol ulit ako eh. No? Sit down properly and in a relaxed position. Yan. Huwag kayo nakadikwatro. Tanggalin nyo yung kamay nyo sa ibabaw ng table. Tingnan nyo yung lady. This lady that you are seeing in my screen. Okay. Lakihan ko muna para mas ma-appreciate nyo. Look at her. Yung kamay niya ay nasa lap niya. And hindi lang nakikita, but her hand is adopting the open position. Ano being open position? Ganyan po. Yung palm ay naka-face sa heaven. Both left and right. Okay? Then, relax. Okay? Then, as I said, hands open. And then, close your eyes. Okay? Just listen to my voice. While closing your eyes, listen to my voice. Nothing in this world but me and my voice and you listening to my voice. And then, you will do an inhale, hold, release, or exhale cycle of breathing. When I say inhale, I will count 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I will say hold. Hold your breath for 7 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I say release. Release yun ng 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, and so forth and so on. And we'll do that cycle for, let's say, sa ngayon, so dahil first time pa lang natin gagawin, 5 cycles, meaning 5 sets. Okay? Are you ready now? Sige, so, proper position, sit down well, relax, put your hands on your lap, open position, palm facing heavens, and let us now inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's one cycle. Wag niyo muna ituloy. What you just did is you expanded your lungs. Ang gawin natin sa first 4, which is inhale, i-expand nyo yung buong lungs from upper part of your lungs, middle part of your lungs, and the lower part of your lungs, also known as the diaphragm. So buong buo yung lungs. Then hold it, and then release 8 counts. Okay, again. So 1, 2, okay. Ready, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, inhale 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dalawang cycles na lang. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, congratulations. You're able to do 5 cycles of breathing, deep breathing exercise, the 4, 7, 8 technique. Let's give each other a big hand. Palakpakan nyo yung mga sarili nyo, palakpakan nyo ako, palakpakan nyo kayo, and let me see the clapping icon or emoticon on the screen. Yan. Now, how does it feel? Ano ang mga nararamdaman nyo ngayon after doing 5 cycles of 4, 7, 8? Please write your comments on our comment section. Ano ang inyong naramdaman after doing this exercise? You do this when you are agitated. Kailan pa? You do this breathing when you are stressed. Pagkagaling sa biyahe, pagkaupo nyo, dahil agitated ka sa biyahe, gusto mong ma-relax. You do this after a toxic meeting. Okay? You also do this kung medyo napagalitan ka, huwag ka mag-harbor ng negative emotion. You do this breathing technique in order to calm down yourself and become resilient of what happened. Sabi ni Rose Ostere, na meron siyang naramdaman na relief. How about the others? Ano mga naramdaman ninyo? Right? Just write down your comments and we're going to do our next exercise. The next exercise is body scans. Body scan. From the word itself, ini-scan mo yung iba't ibang part ng iyong body. Okay? Ayan, sabi ni Egdani Jeff, relax daw. Relax yung kanyang feelings. All right. So ito naman, mas lalo kayo marirelax. I want you to, again, sit down and relax. Okay? Close your eyes and start imagining the following with my guidance. Listen to my guide. Iga-guide ko kayo in this tawag nating guided meditation. Imagine a white beam of light from heaven, from the heavens, and this white beam of light is now focusing on the top of your head. Parang merong gustong napaka-pointed at napakaliwanag na beam of light gustong pumasok sa iyong ulo, no? So from the top of your head, it is now entering your head. Imagine that. There is a white light entering your head, and it feels so relaxing. It feels so soothing. It feels so great. Ang saya-saya mo dahil alam mo this is an energy from the universe. It's going inside. It's now spreading in your brain, all the parts of your brain, hippocampus, prefrontal cortex, amygdala, the left brain and the right brain, lahat. Ito ay nag-spread sa mata, sa tenga, your ears, your nose, your mouth, and now it is shining in your skeleton, your spine, and then your neck. Imagine this white light now spreading in your shoulder. Imagine this white light spreading in your arms, your hands. Your chest is now filled with the white light. Your lungs is now filled with this beautiful, loving energy, this white light from the universe. It is now in your heart. It is healing your heart. It is healing your chest, your lungs. It's so good. Feels so good. It is now in your pancreas, your liver, your abdomen, your reproductive organ. All of these major organs are now lightened by this beautiful white light, a very healing and energizing light. It is now inside your small intestines, your large intestines. It is now in your rectum, your base of the spine, your legs, your knees, your calves, your feet. Your entire body is now filled with this white light. Feel the feelings of being filled with this beautiful white healing light in your whole body, your bones, your organs, your skin, from your feet going up again, your calves, knees, your thighs, your buttocks. Now it's up your reproductive organ. It's now up your intestines, then your abdomen, pataas ng pataas po. Now it's now in your heart, It is now in your lungs, your neck again, your head, in your the the center of your brain. It is now in the middle of your two eyebrows and again in your top of your head. Feel the relaxation, feel the feelings of being energized. You are like a battery that is now full charge, and you're ready for the next action in the coming hours, in the coming moments of your day. You're ready for the challenges, you're ready for spreading this white light, this energy to your family. This is the white light of energy and love. You want to spread love in the family right now, your loved ones, your children, everybody inside the household. And imagine that you can do this also in the office. You're spreading the positive vibes in the office. You are the source of positivity. Your smile, your laughter, your energy, your motivation, it infects everybody with your positiveness. You are the source of positive energy in the office, in your home. And right now, while listening, you are part of the entire family or people in the universe who are also spreading this white light to their respective country. Imagine if you're already part of that movement of people who are spreading the white light, healing the planet, healing the planet, healing the planet. You can now open your eyes. How does it feel being part of the healing light? Okay, yan yung tinatawag natin body scanning. You scan the body and then you fill your body with energy, the white light. Okay? Whatever your feelings are, your sensations, pakilagay po yung inyong comment dito sa ating comment section. Okay, palakpakan ulit natin ang mga sarili natin for being able to learn another technique, the body scan. Okay? Clap. Ayan, gusto ko makita yung mga, yan, relax daw sila. What are your comments of body scanning? Okay? This is a very good exercise in releasing tension, releasing kapag medyo tired ka na, mag-body scan ka and feel your body or whatever part of your body which is aching with the white light. Ito ay makakatulong sa iyong energizing of your body. The next exercise, are you ready with the next exercise? Ayan, so madami pa tayong oras. The next is guided meditation. Actually, this is more of visualization. Okay? This time, ikukwento ko na lang. No? Imagine yourself in the white, you're in the white beach. In a white beach, like let's say Boracay. Yan. You imagine yourself that you're there. And you try to, as much as possible, imagine it vividly, involving all your five senses kung maaari. So, limbawa, imagine yourself that you are in that wonderful, fascinating beach and you're looking at the golden sunset, the yellow-orange sky, at meron siyang red, yellow, blue hues nag-aagaw sa sky. Imagine that there are birds flying in the sky and listen to the sounds of the birds. Also listen to the sounds of the breeze. Okay? Yung pati yung sandy shore, listen to the beach, the seashore, something like that. The soft breeze blowing your hair, the cool air relaxes your face, and stay for few minutes inside that. You do this in your office, no? Kapag gusto mo na mag-relax after lunch, okay, you need only 5 minutes to 15 minutes, do that. Okay, go to that wonderful favorite beach and enjoy yourself as if nandun ka. And when you imagine, involve all your five senses, pati yung sense of taste, isama mo na that you are there in that beach, tapos meron ka nakitang fruit, kumuha ka ng isang fruit, limbawa, say, grapes or banana or your favorite piña colada habang ikaw ay nag-relax. Feel the feelings of sipping the straw and tasting piña colada or mango juice or buko juice, whatever, and feel the feelings of so relaxed, being relaxed at that very moment. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? When you do that, your mind cannot distinguish between imagination and reality. And since you are really imagining and fully engaged in that moment, yung feelings na na-relax ka, nangyayari. Your brain cannot tell if you are just imagining or if it's really happening. Lalo na if you put colors to it, you put the texture, hinawakan mo talaga yung sand, ramdam na ramdam mo yung paa yung granules ng sand, no? Nararamdam mo talaga sa imagination mo yung wind blowing in your face and yung sinasabog yung buhok mo. Okay? All of this will help you relax. And whatever stress you have been through, gone because naka-relax ka for only 5 to 15 minutes and you're already achieving that very, very relaxed state. Diba? Hindi ka na nag-aeroplano, hindi ka gumastos, nasa office ka lang. Any moment, you can always do that. Now, nakakatulong kung kayo ay nakikinig sa music or sound effects that will let you or help you imagine the scenario. Napakarami sa YouTube, mga nature sound effects, meditative sound effects, meditative music with those nature sound effects. Pumili lang kayo something that you really, really love. And your co-employees, if you're doing this as a group. Okay? The next exercise is the positive self-affirmation. Meron akong prepared sample, but before that, I want you to put your headphones, make sure that it is in stereo mode, and I'm going to play a sample of positive self-affirmation for employees. Okay? Are you ready? So, thumbs up ulit if you're ready. Here we are. So, kung ready na, makinig, maigi. And I will play siguro 2 minutes lang kasi 4 minutes itong aking sample. 2 minutes lang. Alright? Ready? So,
I am strong, smart, and capable. I am good enough and worthy. Today I will strive to do my best. Every day, I am learning to become a better me. I am excited for the possibilities that today holds. I am fulfilling my purpose in this world. I will be productive and wise with my time today so I can achieve my goals. I will be present in every moment. Today is an opportunity to learn, grow, and to become a better version of myself. Every day I am better than before. I can achieve anything with the help of my team. I am surrounded by smart, capable, and supportive individuals. My coworkers bring out the best in me. I sense love and support from my colleagues. My team is creative and inspires me to achieve success. My colleagues and I work together to reach our goals. I can achieve anything with the help of my team. I am surrounded by smart, capable, and supportive individuals. My coworkers bring out the best in me. I sense love and support from my colleagues. I treat everyone with respect, even when it's challenging to do. Even in negative situations, I am committed to finding the positive within it. I will keep my work at work. I know that living a balanced life includes taking time to do nothing at all. My job does not define my worth or who I am. I take time throughout the day for breaks. I make time for my family and friends because they are important to me and make me happy. I have a positive impact on people around me. I respect myself, so others may respect me. I am an inspiring mentor to those around me. I am blessed to have a colleague like those in my department. I sense love and support from my colleagues. My team is creative and inspires me to achieve success. My colleagues and I work together to reach our goals. My ability to conquer any challenge is limitless. My potential for success is infinite. I can overcome any challenge that comes my way. I use challenges to create new opportunities. I will focus on the things I can control and let go of what I can't. I am imperfect and that is okay. I am thankful I have a job and a career path I am passionate about. I handle stressful situations with wisdom and clarity. I exhale negative energy and inhale calmness. Pressure situations bring out the best in me. I have navigated more stressful situations than this and will navigate my way through this one as well. I'm not feeling my best today and that is okay. The work will be there tomorrow and tomorrow is a new day. I am worthy, no matter what I do or don't accomplish today. My work enhances my life, but does not define who I am. I am creating a work life that inspires and motivates me. I am talented, ambitious, and making my dreams come true. I have the power to create all the success and prosperity I desire. I am willing to put in the work needed to achieve my professional goals. Today I will attract success, abundance, and well-being. I am consistent in my work. Every day I deliver something of value.
All right. So sample lang 'yon, ano? And it's going to be kung tutusin yung buo na is already 4 minutes and 15 seconds yata ang buo nun. And if you want to listen to the whole thing, you can visit my YouTube channel. Ang pangalan ay Mind Grow, and I'll provide you with the link later sa ating comment section. So you can continue listening to that. And here's another one. Yung kanina, ang tawag dyan ay self-affirmation. Positive self-affirmation. These are statements, mga positive statements that you tell your subconscious. You tell yourself, parang self-talk, pero scripted, so that your brain, your mind, your subconscious will agree to it. Pag paulit-ulit yan, mag-a-agree yung mind eh. At first, merong mga statement na parang hindi ka agree, pero eventually you will agree. Your subconscious will agree, and your body will also follow suit. Okay? In other words, para mong hini-hypnotize yung sarili mo. Why? Kasi whether you like it or not, you may not know it, you're already doing self-affirmation, kaya lang negative self-affirmation. Ang bobo ko talaga, ang tanga-tanga ko talaga, naiinis na ako, grabe talagang pangyayari to, ang malas ko sa buhay na to, ang malas ng trabaho to. Negative self-talk, negative self-affirmation. At ano bang sinasabi ng subconscious pag narinig yung mga sinasabi mo yan? Yes. Oo, malas ka. Oo, bobo ka. Oo, tanga mo. Oo. Umu-oo lang yung subconscious eh. Eh di sabihan mo sa subconscious ng positive para umu-oo pa rin siya, because whatever you feed your mind will agree. So if you feed it with negative thoughts, it will agree, and it will manifest in your body, it will manifest in your action. If you feed it with positive thoughts, positive statements, your mind will agree. And then once it agrees, it will manifest in your actions, in your the way you talk, the way you behave, the way you move, the way you make decisions, the way you relate. Lahat po yan ang effect na nakikita dyan sa mga bagay na yan. So, between negative and positive, ay deliberate na, intentional na, positive self-affirmation. Okay? The last one that I will share to you is binaural beats. Medyo advanced na to. Ang binaural beats, scientific way of training your brain to reach a certain brain state na kung tawagin alpha state, then theta state, and then delta state. Huwag yung delta state kasi sleeping state na yun eh. Doon lang tayo sa alpha tsaka theta. Ang alpha state of mind is half asleep, half awake ka. Hindi ka tulog, hindi ka rin gising. Nasa gitna. Pag pinalalim mo pa yung alpha state, yun yung theta state. Parang deep sleep, pero walang dream. Okay? You do the theta meditation pag nasa bahay po kayo. Pero kung nasa office and you have enough time, for example, pagkatapos mo mag-lunch, you have 45 minutes, try doing the alpha, then palalim ng palalim, mararating mo yung theta. Ano naman kayang gawin ng theta? A lot. Alam niyo po yung hard drive natin nung araw, iba dinidefrag natin yan. Nung araw, dinidefrag, manual and defragging eh. Ngayon, tsaka ini-scan disk for whatever mga possible corrupt sectors or bad sectors, kinokorek yan. Ang mind natin, ganun din. When we are in the alpha state and theta state, these are deep meditative state. Nagde-defrag, nag-i-scan disk, inaayos niya kung may mga corrupt data. At kaya tayo, pagkatapos ng meditation, very clear ang mind natin. And here's the binaural beats. Ano ba yung spelling? B-I-N-A-U-R-A-L. Beats. Meron po ako nito marami sa aking YouTube channel. So just go there. No? Hindi pa naman ganun karami, pero in fact, konti pa nga lang subscribers ko. You go there to enjoy what I've done. No? Mga binaural beats. And in the coming days, dadagdagan ko pa kasi alam ko maraming bibisita ron. Here it is, yung binaural beats, particularly theta. Okay? Are you ready? Here it is. Listen to the music, listen to the frequencies, listen to the stream of water, listen to the calmness, listen to the tone, feel fully relaxed. Relax your muscles. Relax your arms. Relax your face. As you close your eyes and you're listening to my voice, listening to the stream of water, listening to the beautiful music in the background. This is a theta meditation. In a few while, you'll reach the alpha state, a state where you are both asleep and awake, or not asleep, you are not awake. You are in the middle of that state. Listen to the music. Listen to the sounds. Imagine the beautiful nature. Imagine the relaxation inside your body. Your brain is now fully energized. All your brain neurons are fully energized. All your organs are fully energized. The frequency of this music is penetrating your brain, making you fully relaxed. Fully relaxed. This is healing all your atoms, all your molecules, all your organs are now fully energized. You're all releasing all the negative energies and absorbing all the positive energies right down in the molecular level, in the atomic level. You are now fully relaxed. This is the meditative state that you're achieving, the alpha state. The alpha state. In the next few minutes, I want you to focus on that beautiful music in the background and the frequency and that wonderful sounds of water stream, of nature, of music, of vibration, of frequencies. You are now relaxed, fully relaxed. Okay, wake up na. Wake up na, children. Wake up. All right, good. So, did you feel the relaxation? Okay, give me a thumbs up kung naranasan ninyong relaxation. Yung iba siguro medyo nabitin. Can you use these methods while sick, recovering? Yes, Alex Sir Flores. It is a healing meditation also because it relaxes your brain. So actually, music like that plus yung vibration, yung frequency, na sabi ko nga, na defrag at na na-tune, no? Na parang kino-computer tune mo yung brain, nakaka-heal siya. Hindi po ako healer sa ngayon, although I practice that kapag magnetic healing, but the sounds triggered the release of the hormones that can help relax your mind, your muscles, your brain, and ikaw ang gumagawa ng self-healing by forgetting your problems, your anxiety, and the energy inside you because of your meditative state is the one that heals. Okay? Kaya, hindi lang yung physical pati emotional healing, pati relationship healing. Kaya yung sense of forgiveness, nangyayari yun. Okay? Yung sense of moving on, nangyayari yun because of these practices. Okay? You've just had a short taste of how it is when you meditate. At ito po yung mga bagay na mga practices na nire-recommend ko dahil sila ay very accessible. Yan, yung positive affirmation for work at saka yung mga binaural beats. Iba't ibang beats yan, iba't ibang frequencies ang ang pinasubo ko lang sa inyo yung theta. Meron pang alpha. Kung gusto niyo makatulog, yung mga may insomnia, yung delta naman. 5 minutes lang to 10 minutes, tulog ka. Okay? Yung mga gusto magkaroon ng deep sleep. Ako po, dahil nung pinapractice ko to, kasi meron ako insomnia because of my comorbidity. I revived my practice. Alas 7 pa lang, inaantok na ako. Literal na, bago mag alas 9, tulog na ako ng gabi. Alas 9 ng gabi. Except na lang pag meron akong webinar sa gabi dahil mga participants nasa abroad. But that's my normal sleeping time, bedtime. 9 o'clock or before 9 o'clock, tulog na ako. And nagigising po ako ng 4:30, 5:30 at nagme-meditate na ako sa madaling araw. I do the practice already. Every day I do that. And it helps a lot in my recovery dahil sa aking kailan lang na naging problema. At ako po ay very functional both in terms of physical, mental, social, emotional, and spiritual. Okay? So, moving on, let me continue with the last few slides. In summary, mindfulness can promote employee well-being. It can reduce stress and anxiety. It can improve work performance. And mindfulness have been shown to impact brain structure, brain functioning, leading to the improvements in mental health and well-being, which is the number one concern now ng mga employees, no? Aside from their economic issues. Pag mahusay ang yung mental health, you can feel a complete sense of well-being. Alam nyo, kahit ano pang problema nyo sa office, even your economic problem and your relationship problem, mas magiging matibay ka. Mental toughness, nandiyan yan. Resilience, nandiyan yan. So again, back to the question, ito ba ay toxic positivity? No. Iniwasan nga natin yung toxicity. Hindi ka naman pinipilit. Ito ay sinasabi lang, kung gusto mong umokay ka, subukan mo. Ngayon, kung pinipilit ka ng mga tao sa office, mag-meditate ka kasi para positive ka, yun ang toxic positivity. Voluntary yan. Gawin mo when you're ready. When you're ready, the mentor in your office will appear. Ika nga, the guru will appear when you're ready. If you're not ready, hindi mo kailangang pilitin ang sarili mo. Alright? You prioritize your mental health and well-being. Para sa lahat ng mga HR practitioners, mga HR managers, HR supervisors, HR head, i-prioritize po ninyo ang mental health and include this in your program sa employee engagement. No? Consider the potential benefits and mindfulness in the office and office meditations in the workplace. And remember to approach this on a scientific approach para wala kayong masagasaan or ma-prejudice ng mga grupo. Okay? Where can you find this? Sa Mind Grow channel sa YouTube channel ko, Mind Grow. And dadagdagan ko once na dumami na yung mga subscribers. Konti pa lang subscribers ito dahil nag-focus ako sa soul, yung aking meditation group. Meron din akong another Facebook group, yung Power of Gratitude for Everyone Facebook group. Yun, medyo marami-raming members yun. If I'm not mistaken, sa almost 400, 500. I only maintain a small group. Hindi ko masyadong ina-advertise dahil mas small, if we start small, organic lang yung increase ng number ng members, masaya ako doon. Kesa yung bigla kaming dumami, tas ang gugulo ng mga membro, ang hirap kontrolin. Gusto ko ma-attract yung mga talagang willing, gustong matuto, and that's it. Yun, so tapos meron po akong ipa-plug, no? Lahat po ng nanood na interesado, meron po akong Labor Day promo, 555, yung dating 2,800 per webinar sa aking 8 workshops or webinars na ino-offer. Puro 2,500 to 2,800 yan. 555 lamang simula ngayon hanggang Labor Day. Okay? Sa lahat ng mga kasama dito. Ilang araw daw, hanggang May 5 lamang itong promo na to. Okay? Pag hindi kayo umabot, sorry, kaya may 555. Anyway, diyan po nagtatapos yung aking presentation. Ma'am Rona, Ma'am Tina, I'm ready for your interrogation. Joke lang. Sa mga question and answers from other members, yung mga nanonood, okay po ako to listen and provide you with all the answers na gusto nyo matutunan. Okay, so going back, ito na po yung ating mga mentors. And I'm open to the question and answer. O nga pala, kung may mga questions po kayo, wag po kayong mahihiya at sasagutin ko sa abot ng aking kakayahan. Okay? Naku, yung aking mga... sige, simulan na natin. First question, who may ask? Ayan, yung mga magtatanong. Sige na po. Siguro yung paano kayo makaka-avail, message me. Yun sa aking promo, no? Yung gustong ma-avail itong aking promo, just message me and you will be accommodated by some staff of mine and ako mismo sasagutin ko kayo. And just tell me what particular course are you interested in. Okay? Hello, Ma'am Tina. If you're ready, I'm ready now. So, yun, inad ko na sa
Good afternoon. So, mga taong gusto magtanong, please put it in the chat box. We have a question by Sir Alexer Flores. Can I use these methods when I am sick or recovering?
Yes, it is very, very applicable. Kapag ikaw kasi may sakit na, nilalagnat, inuubo, or any ailment, wag lang yung talagang actually may mga yung mga scientific studies sila Joe Dispenza. Um,
Mm.
yung mga grabing sakit, ma'am, nahi-heal right there and then during their session, during their conference of ang mga attendees ni Joe Dispenza, pag nag-meditate sila sa group, mga kapwa niya
Mm.
scientists, mga doctors, neurologists, neuroscientists, etc. May mga quantum physicists pa right before their eyes, gumagaling because of the workings of the mind. So, talagang applicable siya if we want. Now, sa office,
Mm.
hindi ko gustong sabihin, hindi ko ayoko naman sabihin na healing session itong meditation nyo. Our intention is only to help each and everyone to have yung ma-relieve kayo sa stress and well-being, sense of well-being at yung mental health ay ma-maintain.
How much
Yun
time
po.
does it take for you to meditate in order to achieve minimum relaxation, 'di ba? Kasi syempre masyado minsan busy, the more stress you are kasi masyado kang busy sa opisina. How
Mm.
would you suggest na how many minutes ang pinakakonti na pwede magawa para lang mapagaan yung problema sa araw na yon?
Ang technique, start with breathing. Yung tinuro ko kanina na 4, 7, 8. Tapos
Mm.
in just 5 minutes, mailang cycles din yung 5 minutes na yan, ha? May ma-achieve mo na yung meditative state, the alpha state,
Mm.
fully
Mm.
relaxed ka na nun. Then,
Mm.
you continue with the next. Probably you can do the binaural beats or yung kanina yung yung music na meditative. Naku, siguradong pupunta ka na dun sa tinatawag nilang um, alpha, then theta, and fully relaxed ka in just about 15 minutes, ha? Para ka nang natulog ng 1 oras o mahigit pa, fully rejuvenated ka in a matter of 15 minutes. If you can prolong that for about 20 to 25, so much the better. Pero we don't have luxury of time sa office eh. Kaya 5 to 15 minutes, tama na yun. Basta
Is
meron
it like,
kang headset. Yun, yung
but it's
meron
not
kang
the
headset.
same as
Yes, ma'am.
napping, right? It's not napping at all. It's,
Definitely
di ba
not.
kasi minsan, oo. Kasi baka
When you
minsan, di ba,
are,
minsan nag-yoga ka, tapos minsan, but because you're so relaxed, you basically like fall asleep.
humihilik.
That's not it. Humihilik ka na. Hindi yun, di ba?
Kailangan ma-maintain mo yung half asleep, half awake. Pag nauwi ka sa napping, delta state na yon, hindi na yun theta. Kasi when you reach the sleeping state, the delta state, kasunod nun, dreaming at saka snoring.
Mm.
Malata ka na ng boss mo. Sa bagay, kung rest time naman yun, wala kang problema. Rest time mo naman yun eh. Me time mo yan eh.
Mm. Mm.
Pero
Mm.
hindi mo ma-achieve yung tinatawag nating mental relaxation kasi natulog ka lang. Yung ibang tao, okay lang din kung ma-reach nila yung delta. Kaya lang, meron kasing mga experiences that you can only feel and experience kapag ikaw ay half asleep, half awake. Ang tawag doon trance. And you can achieve
Mm.
that. Pero
Mm.
again, may mindfulness tayo. You don't have to go into that state. Yung simpleng mindful working is already a meditation. Um, may mention ko lang, no, kasi study naman to eh, scientific study to. There is one country na alam nyo na kung anong country yon na talagang they're a very authoritarian country and they do not allow religious practices there. And people who are meditating, hinuhuli nila, bawal mag-meditate sa country na yon. Hindi nila alam nung authority na yon na even if you're in a waking state, you can do meditation. Ang tawag doon yung kanina sinasabi kong mindfulness. Mindful walking, mindful biking, mindful eating, mindful conversing, mindful whatever you're doing, typing, that's already a form of meditation. Kasi when you are fully focused, fully aware of what you're doing without any form of judgment and feeling, that is already meditation. Active meditation. Kapag
Mm.
gusto mong mag-tune in na sa loob, yun na yung passive meditation. Yun yung
Mm.
ginawa natin kanina. Yun
Mhm.
po.
Mm.
Okay.
So
Other
when you do,
questions?
could you actually share with us yung describe a little more bit more that experience when you reach that 15 minutes of ano in your is kasi syempre iba-ibang times, iba-ibang experience, iba-ibang you don't know sometimes if you're there yet hindi ba? How do
Mm-mm.
you know if you've arrived
Okay.
in that state,
Dalawa,
'di ba?
again
On
ha,
that type of state.
kung active meditation,
Mm,
ang mararamdaman mo, peak performance. Peak
mm,
performance.
mm,
Nararamdaman to madalas ng mga trainers. When you are conducting training and you are at one with your training material, at yung flow nung thought ay spontaneous, pati yung
mm,
salita mo spontaneous, mga anecdote, joke, minsan yung wala sa script, lumalabas, you're at your peak,
mm,
yung tatawag namin, you are in the zone, yan
mm,
yung peak performance because you're in the
mm,
meditative state. That is
mm,
known as the gamma state.
mm, mm,
Nararamdaman din yan ng mga artists, mga
mm,
singers, mga
mm,
athletes when they're at their peak performance.
mm,
When you are doing the passive meditation, close your eyes, inner world, focusing
mm,
on the inner self, inner world, how would you
mm,
know that you're in the meditative state? Darating ka dun sa point na hindi ka tulog, hindi ka gising. I don't know if you have
mm,
experienced that. Kapag ikaw ay patulog na, nandoon
mm,
sa point na hindi ka tulog, hindi ka gising, pero papunta ka na sa pagtulog, pigilan mo. Stay in
mm,
that stay in that mental state, ang sarap.
mm,
And that is the mental state where you can do a lot of visualization. You can do a lot of things like visualizing your body healing, sending love to somebody, sending positive energy, an energy of forgiveness, of gratitude. Yun yung yun yung mental state na um, yung mind mo is so powerful because you are actually merged. Sabi ng mga scientists, you have merged yourself with the energies of the universe. Ang
mm.
hirap pakinggan pero sa mga religion, you have experienced spiritual experience. Sa scientific world, you have merged yourself with the energies of the universe, something like that. Yun yung
JVC
moment.
has a very good question. Kasi 'di ba about meditation, sabi nga niya, if someone has made meditation a habit, is there a possibility na ma-eliminate yung mga bad habits? Like for example,
Sige,
pag-inom ng
pakita natin.
coffee or even pagsa-smoke, pero still remain energized for the entire day? Or
Okay.
talagang hindi maiiwasan yung pag-aantok? Kasi caffeine does help, like drugs do
Oo.
help in energizing. But
Oo.
can meditation achieve the same result?
Oo. Actually, I don't discourage you from taking coffee. In fact,
Mm,
makatulong yan if you want to stay energetic, but do
mm,
not take coffee or drink coffee more than 2 cups a day. Ang
mm,
coffee dapat may oras din. Huwag kang lalagpas. Huwag kang iinom ng coffee ng lagpas na ng 6 p.m.
mm,
The latest is 3 p.m. Okay?
mm,
Dahil 6 hours ang effect niyan.
mm,
Wakefulness of 6 hours. Nakakatulong ba siya mag-reduce ng dependence sa coffee? Yes. It can help you reduce your dependence to coffee. Kasi yung natural energy na makukuha mo sa meditation,
mm,
mararamdaman mo hindi mo na kailangan mag-take ng coffee dahil energetic ka naman eh. Unless if
mm,
you're addicted, you need to do a lot of self-talk. You have to
mm,
do some self-affirmation. I am
mm,
beginning to lose my dependence with caffeine. I can see
mm,
myself beginning to lose my grips and habits of taking coffee. Then imagine yourself. Program your mind to release your dependence with coffee or any other substance. Baka kung meron kang ginagawang substance abuse na subtle lang, like even yung pag-take ng mga energy drinks, drinks, no, it's a habit forming, no? Nagiging addict ka doon kapag ganun. But you will release that. Tell your mind, because you own your mind, you can control your mind.
Actually, napapansin ko nga na parang there's a lot of people na I've known a lot of people na before surgery, they've led very unhealthy lifestyles. So, kakain ng pata, kakain ng sweets, walang masyadong control. But usually, if you have bad habits and bad
Mm.
diet, parang mas nagiging common yung mga aneurysm, heart attack,
Oo.
diabetes. And then, nang nakakatawa, dati sobrang hirap tumigil. Pero 'pag kunyari naatake ka na ng puso or nagkaroon ka na ng surgery, all of a sudden, you're gonna change talaga. You completely like wake up and then change your entire lifestyle. 'Di ba?
Mm.
So sometimes it's really just a mind thing that we think na ay okay lang 'yan kasi hindi pa naman ako nasa limit ko, okay pa. Pero when we
Mm.
actually have a life-changing experience, yun talaga mindfulness. Kinabukasan,
Oo.
automatic, you don't smoke, you don't drink anymore, you change your diet kasi you take it a lot more seriously now. We
Oh,
have a
yes.
question with Alex Sir Flores who says, when you say peak performance, temporary lang po ba to or any chance na pwede ring tumagal ang peak performance?
Okay. Ang peak performance or yung feelings of in the zone
Mm,
can can last for as long as you want
mm,
kapag ikaw ay in that moment or in that zone. Imagine the performers, stage performers or
mm,
musicians in the middle of their playing their
mm,
wonderful piece. Hangga't hindi
mm,
natatapos yung kanilang concert na sa peak performance
mm,
yan. Yung mga
mm,
athlete ganun din hangga't hindi natatapos yung kanilang ginagawa sa habang nagpe-perform ng kanilang routine or they're in the middle of tournament nasa peak performance niyan. Sa office, ang peak performance mo nasa iyo yun kung gusto mong tumagal. Hindi siya yung after 2, 3, 4, 10 seconds tapos na. No. As long as you're fully indulged, fully engaged, fully absorbed with what you're doing, talagang wala makakasira nun, tuloy-tuloy. When I'm making artworks, kasi nagpipaint po ako, nag-draw
mm.
dun ako, charcoal, pencil, pastel colors, hanggat hindi ko natapos, hindi rin natatapos yung aking peak performance. When you're in the peak performance, ang saya ng ginagawa, ang sarap na feeling. There's joy, there is atonement with whatever you're doing. Sa office, pwede mong gawin yan. Kung ano man yung report na ginagawa mo, enjoyin mo siya. Enjoyin mo siya at huwag mo isiping pabigat, bad trip, nainis ako sa trabaho to. Walang, walang peak performance doon. But when you're enjoying what you're doing, you see the meaning of what you're doing, the whole time na ginagawa mo siya will become full of joy. It becomes a moment for peak performance. Yun.
Alexa, instead of looking at things in a task basis, another way that Sir Alan is explaining as well is changing the mindset from not on a per task basis, but on how you actually view and live your life. And I think it's good to share because it's very good that you asked this question because for many people, parang ginagalingan is an effort. It's a conscious effort. Sige, gagalingan ko na today, gagalingan ko na bukas, yung itong project ito gagalingan. But it's
Mm.
not very sustainable. Kasi natatapos ang project, 'di ba? Or later on, pag ano na, ayaw mo na. So, paano na? It doesn't mean na ginalingan mo ngayon, gagalingan mo ulit the next time around. But a healthier, better way to look at it is if you look at everything in your life, nagagalingan mo rin. Kasi people think of gagaling man as just work-related. Gagalingan ko yung project ko, yung sa team ko, sa KPIs ko, sa career ko. But instead of just limiting it to work, why not limit it to how you live your life fully? Kasi pwede mo namang galingan sa trabaho, pero pwede ka ring magaling sa pagmamahal, sa pamilya, 'di ba?
Yan.
Sa mga magulang mo, sa mga friends mo. Kapag kunyari kahit nang hindi ka binabayaran, ginagalingan mo pa rin. You're exerting a lot of mindful effort in making every single part of your life good. 'Di ba kasi a lot of people, gagalingan ko yung career ko. So ang galing ng career nila, pero personal life naman nila, ang dami nagrereklamo, 'di
Suffer.
ba? nagsasuffer. The parent, the wife or the husband complain. The kids don't like the parents kasi daw they don't spend time. I mean, you can achieve galingan with everything so long as you do your best. Pag nasa bahay ka,
Mm.
galingan mo maging nanay at tatay at asawa. Pag nasa trabaho ka, galingan mo naman maging boss, colleague, partner,
Mm.
'di ba, subordinate. It's a way
No
of
matter
life.
of attitude talaga. One thing that can help promote or harness that feelings of positivity or enjoy
Mm.
of in your work, feelings of gratitude. O sasabihin na
Hmm.
naman ng iba, sir, toxic
Sir,
positivity yan. Kasi,
Anong
oo,
relation ng gratitude?
ganito kasi.
Hmm.
It's really a matter of perception. When
Hmm.
you look at the bright side of your work,
Hmm.
when you find something, pipilitin mo talaga intentional, find
Hmm.
something that you can be thankful for about your work
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
be feel really, really thankful for it, magiging iba yung
Hmm.
perception mo sa trabaho mo. Lalo na pag na-appreciate mo na ng gusto, ikaw mismo with your own introspection, makaka-realize kung bakit maganda ang trabaho mo compared to others.
Hmm.
Kung bakit
Hmm.
mas maswerte ka at blessed ka compared to others. Of course, you don't
Hmm.
want, ayaw mo naman sabihin na maswerte ako sa inyo. Hindi ganun yung attitude. You just want
Hmm.
to appreciate your blessings. You want to
Hmm.
appreciate what you have.
Hmm.
So, gratitude is a very powerful way of meditating also in the morning. By just
Hmm.
counting your blessings, lately ano man na-receive mo, mga hindi mo pa napagpasalamat, no? Now, I know some atheists who
Hmm.
still practice gratitude.
Hmm.
They just say, thank you na nangyari ito, thank you sa nangyari yan, at maganda nangyari sa buhay ko. Because when you do that, what will happen scientifically in your body, your brain will release the dopamine, serotonin, endorphin, and oxytocin. These are happy hormones that can improve your physical well-being and
Hmm.
improve your mental functioning. Scientific level lang tayo, ha? At yung spiritual impact nun, minsan hindi mo na ayaw mong pansinin pero nangyayari. Okay? Kung hindi ka masyadong spiritual. But if you are a spiritual, mas mag-benefit ka sa meditation. Mas mag-benefit ka sa gratitude or any forms of meditation. If you have some beliefs about a supernatural being or a being that is bigger than yourself, who owns this universe, who provides the blessings, the gifts that you're enjoying. Yun. Kaya, ang
We
laki
have a
ng
question
connection.
from JVC. What should come first, meditation or physical exercise?
Meditation. In the morning when you wake up,
Hmm.
count your blessings, feel the feelings of being alive, be thankful
Hmm.
that you have another day, be thankful that you have
Hmm.
something to eat, and be thankful that you have a job and you have a family that loves you, and then you do
Hmm.
your short exercise. And then
Hmm.
do some self-affirmation. I am ready to go to work. I'll become more energetic today. I'll become tougher today. I will be more positive. I'll spread love, understanding, and the positivity in the office. I'll be infectious
Hmm.
of positiveness today. Something like that. So
We
you
have
are
a hmm.
programming your mind.
Hmm.
Yes.
We have a last comment from Jeff Egdani. Being grateful improves our self confidence, our self esteem, and enhances our enjoyment of the present moment. Feeling
Yes, I
thankful can
agree.
improve sleep, maturity, mood, and immunity, and can
Correct.
improve, yeah. And then water is the best drink. And with that, we're almost
Yes.
at the end of our show. Magpa 5:30 na. Any last words from Mentor Alan and then ako naman to close the show.
Ayun. So, nasa gitna tayo ng napakaraming challenges. Okay? Our economy is not in good shape and it's affecting the health of the organization that we are in, affecting your employer, and the owners are stressed on how to ang kanilang problema ngayon is paano mag-survive as a company, kakaunting opportunity, kung meron mang demanding, talagang lahat. Sa family, ganun din ang nararamdaman. In the middle of all this stress, paano tayo makakahinga? Start with yourself. start being um, focused on what you have. Be grateful for what you have. And meditate. Yung mindfulness, focus on your surroundings, focus on people, focus on yourself, and look at the brighter side of what's happening inside you and outside. And then program your mind, because the moment you're vibrating with positive energy in your family and in the office, you're helping heal the organization. Pag nakita ka ng boss mo na napakaganda ng iyong aura, yung iyong disposition, mahahawahan mo siya eh. Imbis na ikaw ang mahawahan ng mga negative na tao sa paligid mo, ikaw ang manghawa ng positive vibration mo. Labanan lang yan ng vibration sa office. Gusto mo bang ikaw ang kasama na nag-i-spread ng negative vibes? O gusto mong ikaw yung isa sa mga nagpapakalat ng positive vibes? Yes, meron pa rin negative, pero wag mong tagalan. Wag mong tagalan na ikaw ay talagang mag-vibrate na yan hanggang sa may uwi mo pa sa bahay. No. Wag mo rin iwan sa opisina lang. Palitan mo. Make sure na before you leave the office, positive na ulit yung disposition mo, and you come back, when you come back tomorrow, you infect them with your positivity. Heal your org with your positive vibes. Makakatulong ka sa company mo. Makakatulong ka sa society mo, buong nation natin, and buong mundo. Sabi nga ni Michael Jackson, heal the world. Something like that. Okay? I'm Ma'am Rona.
Hello,
Mentor
sorry.
Rona, nasa last words na tayo. Last words ka, tapos
Oo
ako
nga
na
May
last.
question siya. Ikaw pa naman, dami mong tanong sa meditation. Sayang, wala ka.
Oo nga eh, sorry, meron lang kinda emergency kaya hindi ako
Okay
nakabalik
lang.
agad.
Okay lang
Pero
po.
oo. Pero alam ko naman
Last words.
alam ko naman Mentor Allan kung ano yung mga advocacies mo, and every time I hear of gratitude, ikaw ang unang-una kong naaalala.
Okay. So, maraming salamat po. At muli, magpa-plug ulit ako. Oh, ma'am, baka meron kang tanong, Ma'am Rona, bago tayo
Mentor Rona, last
mag-conclude.
words tayo. So,
Wala naman akong questions, pero okay na ba? Nakapag ano na si Mentor Allan nung
Yun,
kanyang
ulitin ko lang. Yung
promote.
promo ko. Just message me and I'll tell you how you can avail of this. Okay? Hanggang
Alright.
May 5 lang yan. Imbis na
Okay.
28,555 lang. Alright? So, with that,
so
last
last
words.
words. Yeah, last words kasi, with regards to what Mentor Allan is saying, meron kasing narinig before kay Sir Chingitan. Sabi ni Chingitan, alam mo paanong yumaman? Sabi niya, pag gusto mong yumaman, huwag kang gumastos. Naman, wow, ang dami kong natutunan sa sinabi niya. Pero, if you really think about it, di ba, ang daming problema sa buhay. So, paano mong makalimutan ng problema mo? Ang sagot dyan, huwag mo masyadong problemahin. O, di ba? Wow! Napaka-common sense. Pero if you really reflect on it, it's true. A lot of the problems that happen to us are problems that are in our heads. Example, toxic workplace environment. For you, napaka-toxic, sobra kang affected. Nag-high lang sa'yo yung kaaway mo. Sasabihin mo, bakit hindi nakasmile? Di ba dapat nakasmile? Kasi dapat she's happy to see me. Pero instead of problematizing about things you can't control, don't worry about it. Sometimes the stress that we have are stress that we put to ourselves. Tayo lang yung naaapekto. Yung mga stressors natin, walang pakialam sa atin. And yet, when we get home, pag-uusapan natin yung kaaway natin sa workplace, kukwento mo sa kapitbahay mo, sa nanay mo, sa tatay mo, sa asawa mo. Tapos, lalo kang nagkukwento, lalo kang nagagalit. Diba? Tapos lalo kang nagagalit, lalo mo naiisip yung mga dating nangyari sa'yo. Alam mo, ng first day ko, hindi nga nag-hi sa akin eh. You know, and then, yung kaaway mo, kumakain lang. Happy lang sila, wala silang paki. Tapos nakikita mo, wala silang paki sa'yo, lalo ka pang nagagalit. You know, the problem with us sometimes is we think about many things that are not necessarily relevant, that will never increase the money in our bank account, that will never help us personally, that will never solve our problems. Pero we love to think about it kasi masyado tayong maraming oras. 'Di ba? Ang dami nating oras para mamroblema. Kaya nga sinasabi nga ni Sir Alan you have to be mindful in achieving your goals. Kasi sometimes when you're really immersed with your work, all of a sudden, pagpasok mo, 9 o'clock, pagising mo, parang wala pang 5 minutes, kumain ka ng lunch, nag-CR ka lang, tapos after that, tapos na yung araw mo. Time out. Diba? Sasabihin mo, ba't ang bilis ng oras? Well, that's because you're in the zone. That's because your mind is fully in what you are doing, and hence you are also enjoying. Mapapansin mo nga yung mga taong tamad, na bored, 8 hours ang tagal. Titignan mo oras, ay naku, 30 minutes pa lang. Titignan mo oras, wala pang 2 hours. Pero for those who are completely immersed in what they're doing, time flies fast, they give better work, and they are less stressed overall. Kasi yung output nila, they're actually achieving. And ang maganda kasi sa stress is, the more you do, the more you achieve, the less you problematize kasi nababawasan mong isang gagawin mo dapat. Whereas sa mga tao naman na stress, na nag-iisip tungkol sa stress nila, isip ng stress, pero hindi naman nababawasan ng stress kasi hindi mo naman pinagtatrabahuhan. In short, sabi nga ni Sir Coach Alan, it's all about you. Make a choice na kung ayaw mo masyadong ma-stress, don't change jobs, don't change partners, don't change your situations, kasi kahit saan ka lumipat, ganun pa rin ang problema mo. Instead, change yourself, right? Because it's not the problems that make it worse. It's us and how we deal with our problems. And if we change our mindset to that of gratefulness, to that of positiveness, to that of, hindi, kaya ko to, kakayanin ko to. Kasi wala naman akong choice then problems become a lot easier to manage. And even if no matter how big the problems are, kaya natin yan. Whereas ibang tao, masyado natin pinalaki yung mga problema natin, dito ng problem natin, pinapakailaman mo pa. My dear, wala na nga tayong oras. Ang dami mo pang pwedeng gawin. Kung wala ka nang gustong gawin, mag-K-drama ka na lang. Diba? Instead of like worrying about stress na wala naman talagang nangyayari, hindi ka lang naman, ikaw lang, kausap mo na sarili mo. So instead of that, just fix your problems one by one as they go along. Don't worry too much about it. Meditate if you need be. And then just go and do it. Kasi kung hindi, my dear friends, we want you to have a very meaningful life, and the only way you can do that is to actually be positive about what we have. Again, as what Coach Alan said, a feeling of gratefulness. Ma'am Rona, for you to close the show.
Yes, ako ang masasabi ko lang sa ating mga taga-subaybay dito palagi. Most of the things that happen to you are neither good nor bad. They're just events. What makes
Yan.
them good or what makes them bad is how you react to them. Tulad nga nung sabi ni Mentor Tina, 'di ba? Nagagalit ka kasi nag-hi sa'yo pero hindi nakangiti. So binigyan mo na ng kulay. Pero yung taong nag-hi sa'yo, kumakain, masaya siya, wala siyang pakialam. Ikaw lang ang kinakain yung stress mo, yung feeling of toxicity mo. Kasi ikaw yung
Yep.
nagbigay ng kulay. You interpreted the situation as a bad situation wherein may iba ka ng pakahulugan na sa totoo lang naman wala naman pala talaga, 'di ba? All these things, all of the events happening to us and even some of our feelings, they are neither good nor bad. When we are sad, sadness is not good, it's also not bad. When we are angry, it's neither good nor is it bad because those are emotions. They are just emotions. But when you act on those emotions, dun nag-iiba yung pakahulugan. And kaya nga 'di ba may mga tao na bakit ganun? Bakit siya parang napaka-positive niya? Kasi they interpret things, the events, the emotions that they have. They interpret it in a way na meron silang natututunan. When you start looking at it, when you start being thankful, when you start seeing things as a learning event, it changes things. hindi ka kakainin ng toxicity. It allows you actually to grow regardless of how other people "Ay, bakit gano'n? Bakit ganyan sa inyo?" You see it as something na, actually dito ko natuto na maging ganito. There's always a learning. And when that happens, dun yung mararamdaman talaga yung pagbabago nung mga events, nung kung ano yung kontrolado ninyo at kung ano nangyayari sa buhay ninyo. Our topic is all about mindfulness and meditation. And mindfulness is being aware not just of what's happening around you, but of yourself, how you react, and being aware ng kung ano yung impact ng reactions yung yun. And meditation does help. I do meditation as much as possible. I try to meditate. Walang secret sauce sa pag-meditate. Sometimes you just have to sit in one corner and block out all the noises of the world and just, be in tune with yourself. Take some time to listen to how you breathe, listen to your surroundings, and that gives you a sense of calm, a sense of peace, and it helps you find your balance again. So yun po yung aking last words ating mga manonood. Lahat tayo may pinagdadaanan. It's how you react dun sa pinagdadaanan. Huwag tatambayan. Problems are not supposed to be events na tinatambayan. You let it pass. This too shall pass. Palagi ko sinasabi yan para alam mo 'yun, hindi nawawala yung balance ninyo. Okay?
Correct.
At yan, isa na naman pong episode. Buti nakahabol ako, akala ko hindi na makahabol. Buti nakahabol ako. At maraming maraming salamat po. Isa na naman pong episode tapos natin dito sa HR Cafe. Usapang trabaho, buhay at iba pa. We will see you again next Sunday. Masaya tayo dahil bukas wala pang pasok. It's Labor Day tomorrow. Maraming maraming salamat po sa ating mga manonood. At mabuhay ang manggagawang Pilipino. Maraming salamat po.
Mabuhay!
Yes. And have
Bye-bye!
a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!